Are we gonna continue bashing right now while we're live, Jared?
bashing, less so bashing and more just like just think of it more as just appreciating the current you know current issues and like how they affect our future on this channel. Like just even if it is just from the perspective of we just like to have fun and play games because like
Yeah.
we I could just play Star Wars with you on our own, like I just hang out with you, but why do it on our own when we could do it for anyone who wants to watch, right?
Right, right.
And obviously we don't have branded content on here, like there's ads, but that's different.
That's different.
um and so like this doesn't really affect us, the thing that's like going on with Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
But it does affect the platform that we're
Yes.
on. And
Mm-hmm.
if the platform is effectively self-destructing
Mm-hmm.
because the people in charge are so out of touch and so so thoroughly rotted by capitalist profit maximization that they're willing to sink most of the channels on here or drive them away to other platforms that won't try to get a cut of their revenue
Yeah.
the way Twitch would demand. Like that's something that still affects us. And so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like, and I think I mentioned to you that toward the end of last year, Harrison mentioned that like there's been more and more kind of like maybe not rumors but just like signs, like
Mm-hmm.
reading the writing on the wall that like Twitch is just kind of headed to the abyss,
Yeah.
and that more and more like even just bigger streamers have been jumping ship and
Yeah.
like setting themselves up, not like I mean some of them doing like Twitch and another platform,
Mm-hmm.
but in some cases just moving to another platform.
Yeah.
And that like mentioning to me and by extension to like us and to you that like
Mm-hmm.
it might be something to think about, that in the near future it may no longer be feasible, let alone beneficial for us to stick around on Twitch and instead go somewhere else. And like
Mm-hmm.
Twitch made its name as the biggest streaming platform, but
Mm-hmm.
like it has done nothing to innovate itself, and any things that it has changed have primarily been for the negative, have been for the worse, like have not been
Yeah.
for the best of the platform,
Yeah.
or at least for the best of the people using the platform. They might
Yeah.
be good for the people in charge, but they're not good for the people using the platform. And and eventually like you push people enough in the internet like world and they'll find some other option here, like they'll go
Yeah.
somewhere else, even if they don't like it they'll find another way.
Mm-hmm.
So here it looks like going to YouTube or going to some other places um, is kind of becoming more and more, it's or it's looking more and more like that might be the thing that is necessary. And
Yeah.
also because like last time I checked, even on Streamlabs, you need a paid subscription in order to be able to stream to more than one platform simultaneously. So you have to
Correct. You have to pick
pick
and
one.
choose.
Yeah. So yeah, it would need to be something of that kind.
Yeah.
Um, and like I mean we have a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to get certain things on there, but like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm willing to talk over the details with you and like decide if it's like something to try doing and just moving over.
Yeah. Honestly, it might be worth it. It also might garner more like I don't want to say traffic, but it'll definitely garner like a little bit more attention because YouTube is a
Also,
multi.
yeah,
It's more of a multimedia platform than Twitch, which is just streaming.
yeah, like YouTube is there's a lot more that goes on in YouTube. You got
Yeah.
obviously like video like sharing, you have
Mm-hmm.
like video sharing slash content creation, you have streaming now, you have
Mm-hmm.
image posting.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of there's a lot more stuff.
Yeah. It's
And
variety.
also the fact yeah, and also the fact that YouTube doesn't have a dumb limitation on it in terms of how much you can have on your channel.
Right. That things aren't
I
gonna
was
go
even
away.
yeah, I was telling that to Harrison actually, that like just talking about it, like when I remember or talking to somebody who knows a bit more um about just like computer science and just like technology than me, about like what is the actual cost in practice for most of these companies to actually store you know, terabytes upon terabytes of data somewhere,
Mhm. Mhm.
and it actually is not anywhere near like what you think it would be.
Right.
And that and so with if a platform like Twitch or anyone else, if they start to limit you in terms of saying, no, you can only have this much on there, it is a way just for them to get more money out of you.
Right. I
And so
mean, like
like with
it just
and
to
so
put
with
it
Google
for.
saying like
Mhm.
you only have like this many like 3.5 gigabytes, and
Mhm.
after that you have to start paying for it. So yeah, it's a way to maximize profit.
And like the thing is, I learned this statistic recently. Like what I think is like what 800 years worth of content is posted to YouTube like every minute or some ridiculous like number like that. It's a lot, like hours upon hours, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of hours like per minute are uploaded to YouTube. And they have to store that somewhere, but they have the server and the bandwidth to do that because like
Mhm.
ultimately like creating a drive, a server that has you know terabytes upon terabytes upon terabytes of storage. It's a lot, but it's not as much as you would think.
But also doesn't cost them as much as you might think.
Yeah, like the only thing
Uh,
you're really paying for
doesn't
is the
cost them in
power
terms of
draw. Like,
yeah, like in terms of space,
yeah.
like physical space, like where does that go?
Mhm.
Uh, and also in terms of like uh, cost, it isn't as much as one might expect. And so
Mhm.
otherwise, like there wouldn't be an internet. Or like there would not
Right.
be the internet would not exist if it was that much of a
Yeah.
if there's such high diminishing returns that
Mhm.
it was just simply not possible to store that much data
Yeah.
somewhere across like multiple servers across the entire planet. Like there wouldn't be an internet. And
Correct.
so Twitch's decision in this case, for instance, say you can't have more than like 2 weeks worth of, unless you're a very special member, you can't keep shit on your channel for more than like this amount of time, is highly arbitrary.
Right.
And so, like, from what, like, I was even telling Harrison about it, like, from what I can tell, YouTube does not have any limit to how much stuff you can put on your channel. What they do have a limit is how much you can upload per video.
Yes. Absolutely.
So there's only so much you can upload per video, but there is no limit to how much you can upload on your channel. And like
Mhm.
that's a key and important difference.
Yes. Absolutely.
And it kind of we were actually talking about in particular, like just like it's one of those things where you could maybe as a way to help stop something like a bot uploading a
Mhm.
video that's like a year long or something. Uh,
Yeah.
and sure, like there is like that one, like he even mentioned it, like there's that one piece of music that's like what is it, like 10 years long or something. Um,
I mean, there's lots of macro compositions, but yes.
but he was referring to a specific one that like a lot of people have heard of, and I don't
Mhm.
remember what it was called. Um, but like obviously something like that would not be able to be uploaded then because it's too big,
Mhm.
unless you did it in lots of pieces. But but the main takeaway is just that like from a user interaction perspective, there is much more freedom available to you on a platform like YouTube in terms of being able to share and also create content than on
Mhm.
Twitch. The Twitch was built around the idea of it being very it is present fixated.
Mhm.
It is fixated on what is happening right now,
Yeah.
which is part of why it's hard to build a community on Twitch
Mhm. Mhm.
because the way the platform is designed and structured is one that isn't about actually being able to curate an audience based on what you've already done. The only thing that has any relevance to is gaining followers
Yeah.
who then will want to come for new things that you do later. But again, it's always fixated on right now. Right now, I just consume the immediate thing that is happening right now. And if it's not happening, if it's already happened,
Mhm.
it's old. It's not with the times. It might as well not exist.
Yeah.
And so like the lack of object permanence there is part of like what's or object impermanence there is part of like what's built into the structure of Twitch,
Yes.
which makes it so hard to grow on Twitch as opposed
Right.
to you can you can grow very easily without having very much interesting things to say on YouTube.
Yeah. You could also just
Very
you could just
yeah
speak lies and be popular.
yeah it's very sad, but uh but that's an entirely different issue. But the whole point just being that yeah
Mhm.
it may finally be time. You know, this may be the death knell of Twitch, and that it's time to pack our bags and head elsewhere.
Yeah. Well, anyways, all that aside, now that we've gotten 20 minutes of that out of the way, excuse me.
Yes,
Let's.
amazing. I love my long intros.
I mean, it's worth talking about. But we out here, it's time for what we're
More
here for,
Star
Jared.
Wars.
Star War time.
Oh
So,
my fucking god!
as a reminder, what just happened was we
What had happened was
yeah. So what had happened was we went to the TS I was gonna say TSA, the TSF office.
we went to the fucking airport and
Yeah,
they gave us a random security check and
Yeah, oh
took
no.
all of our shit.
It's because I'm
sorry,
playing a
you look
POC.
like
That's why.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're a person of an ethnic descent.
Yeah.
we have
your skin color on this chart coincides with the word terrorist.
No, I was gonna say no, you're our random 50th or 100th person to check, like, oh yeah, like random check my ass type bullshit.
Check your ass for what, Jared? So we got told...
I promise I'm not smuggling anything.
Smuggling comes.
Actually,
so
I can't. Sir.
So we got told that our ship's gone, our droid's gone, but we got all our stuff back.
That's right.
Yeah.
They fucking they impounded our shit and then lost our shit. Jesus
Dude,
fucking Christ.
Your reaction was mint. Oh, I love that.
I fucking forgot about that, and I just remembered, and I am mad.
I know. So we
like
can
I said, it's like you get arrested by the cops for a crime you didn't commit, and then after they decide, oh wait, actually we made a mistake, you can go now. They're like, okay, cool, where's my car? And they're like, oh, it turns out it never made it to like the station. Tough luck. And it's like,
yeah, exactly like that.
The fucking hell, like it would be the exact same situation. Like
no,
the cops lost our car, or allowed
Absolutely.
it to be stolen.
Yeah.
God, my disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined.
So there's this one funny line here of this guy as a Terrace citizen.
I've been waiting for my flight to Terrace for 5 years.
Well, I have bad news.
Has he not learned that there is no Terrace anymore?
I guess not, question mark. I don't know. So this is the Zerka dock, and then this dock over here.
No.
Dock 2 is the Athorian dock.
Zerka.
And then the TSF dock is over there. So we actually have a quest. What's the hotkey journal is it J? It's J finally. So we have this, we have to go talk to right. Okay. So we got this, we got escape criminals, we got Batono. Okay, so we can go over here and chat with these fine folk and ask about one of our side quests. I'll hit a quick save as F5. Yeah, cool.
I thought it was a robot that was working at the Zerka desk.
Oh, no, this isn't the Zerka offices. This is the Zerka docking bay.
Oh.
So we're over here asking about one of the side quests. This is docking bay 3. If you have no business, please be on your way. I'd like some information, please. I can't release that data to you. The confidentiality of travelers come through our bay is one of our primary concerns.
Of course.
I like number 2. Don't worry, I'll be discreet with my inquiries. The killer is dead anyways.
Okay.
Oh yeah, persuade that boy. Perhaps. Even so, it will incur some expense for me to find the information you seek. Alright. We have to bribe this man.
Oh, good.
Yes. Alright. How many... Thanks. Hi, Kreia. Alright, bye, Kreia. Hi, Kreia, you're back. Oh, see you later. Alright.
So annoying that the fucking companions don't just stand. Like, they don't just stand still when you're... how do you say when you're in a character interaction?
All right,
Chef Dave.
Kitty.
I'm confused. Who the hell are you? Because Find the Fathers on.
That's right, we're on, baby.
Because
Happy Sunday.
I do know a Chef Kitty, but I do not know anyone by the name of Dave. So You sound like an imposter.
Oh no! Quick, someone play the
Look
Amogus
at
sound.
someone looking pretty sus.
I'm pretty sus over here. All right. How much?
Zach, whatever you do, don't say sus backwards.
All right. How much would this expense be? $25. Oh shit! Oops. Okay, we're good.
I got drunk and on bubbly and wanted to use a Dave Rave command on another channel.
Ah.
Okay.
How do you get drunk on bubbly? That's very impressive. You have to drink a lot for that to happen. Oh wait, or are you like a lightweight? I forgot. Anyways.
The answer is less important than what we're about to say to this man.
All right, yeah, here, let's give him $25.
Okay.
Excellent. Now let me just bring up the passenger manifest. What was the passenger's name? Batu Rem. So this is the guy who was being impersonated, and he
tried to, or the impersonator tried to kill us.
correct. So we're looking at Batu Rem. Very good. Yes, here it is. His departure destination was Nar Shaddaa. He was scheduled to return on a shuttle that has already departed. But that's all the information I have. In our business, the less information we gather, the less we have to give out. Our passengers are doubly protected. All right, bye-bye. Last $25, but I gained knowledge. I can talk to this guy too, I think. Hold on.
I gained knowledge, and really that's what's most important.
Okay, so we can also ask about another one of the bounties, which was a dude named Batono. I get very silly.
I get very silly.
Please.
I drink bubbly. I get very silly when I drink bubbly. No idea why, because I can drink gin, whiskey, and rum like a champ. That's interesting. I'm not sure I've ever heard of like selective light/heavy weightedness, or like this thing goes right through me, but I can drink this for days and with no consequences. Have you ever encountered anything like that, Zach? You know more about alcohol consumption than me.
The only thing that I know about that dude's doing a little jiggle behind me. The only
doing fucking moonwalk behind us.
The only thing that I like know that's kind of like that is I know a guy who is not affected by alcohol at all. Like he can drink it and just
any alcohol?
Any alcohol. Like he
okay,
cannot.
That's not selective. Like
no. But that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know of anyone who's selective, but like he just doesn't get drunk at all. That's the closest thing that I can think of.
Isn't there like an actual like health like clinical condition where like your body just doesn't metabolize it?
I think so, but like I don't remember what it is. But that's the only thing that I can think of.
I feel like I've heard of that before. That like there are some people with like a certain like genetic like mutation like in certain populations or whatever, like it pops up every now and then. That like it's sort of like the what is it, the cilantro tastes like metal gene.
Soap.
Like
yeah, the cilantro soap gene.
I thought it was metal.
It's soap.
Oh, whatever.
It's okay.
The point is, it tastes like something. It tastes like something that isn't food.
It tastes like something that's not. Well, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you, lady. Yeah. So like that's like a particular mutation in a certain gene or something. So like I feel like I've heard of that similar for like alcohol, that like a certain mutation causes it to not be metabolized, and so it just doesn't affect you. Or requires a lot of it, like in an inordinate amount to like affect you.
Yes. Yeah. That's the only thing that I know of that's related to that. I've never heard of or experienced selective alcoholism. Let me try that again. I've never heard of selective alcohol immunity, I guess.
Immunity.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Chef Kitty. You are one of the rare few humans, I guess, who can somehow drink hard liquor like water, but then you drink anything else and you're out for the count. Anyway,
so we're looking.
We should talk to this man.
Yeah, we talk to this man. We just say, "I'm looking for a man named Batono." Doesn't sound familiar. Your best bet is to direct your inquiry to Jana Lorso. Find her in Zerka offices. Okay. We can press the issue. 1 or 2, Jared, or 3 if you want to threaten this man.
I don't think we need to be picking fights right now.
You're right. I'll just go with 1. You don't know, but he oversaw these docks. Look, I'm paid to guard this docking bay, not answer your questions. Inquiries about Zerk employees should be directed to the branch's executive officer. Ah, got him. Zerka employee? Oh, then you do know Batono. You must be mistaken. Please move along.
Oh, fucking gave it away.
Alright.
Not really. I just think it's because I drink bubbly when we are celebrating, and I am in a very happy mood, so I have less inhibitions.
What's the celebration? Are we?
I don't know.
Is it Swedish New Year?
Swedish New Year. Somehow I imagine that's probably closer to the actual, like, just calendar New Year. Because they're still a Western country, but
you never know with those fucking Swedes.
Wow.
All right, I'll be going now.
Really throwing up that Swedish anti-Swedish racism there.
You're right. That's my bad. Okay.
Oh my God! You got engaged?
Yo,
Wait.
really? That's
Wait, you and your bae. Wait. Now I'm actually not remembering if you and your bae were already like married or something.
Well, regardless, that's a hype, and congratulations. I'm very, very happy for you. That's amazing.
Indeed. Congrats.
Yes, sir.
These look like cops.
This dock is off limits pending an ongoing TSF investigation.
Right.
Move along.
No, but we will be next year unless another COVID happens. Somehow I doubt that another COVID, like a massive COVID strain will just wreck us again, but who knows in this wacky world.
So we can talk to this droid.
Greetings, madam. My primary function is to provide information about Citadel Station, Telos, and a variety of other topics. Please feel free to direct any of your inquiries to me, and I will do my best to answer your questions.
So we can
You're welcome, chef.
So we can
Hope
ask
you
information.
and hope you and the GF are doing very very well.
I also hope for these things.
I'd like to know about.
So we could ask questions.
Do we
if
need
you're
him?
curious. We don't, but I thought there was an interaction we could have with
And
this droid, but I
guys,
guess not.
chill, please. The NPCs really need to relax. They are slipping and sliding everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, it's not
Both
yet.
our
We can't-
companions and everyone else.
So we can't. No funny interaction yet. I know when the funny interaction is. My bad. The funny interaction happens later.
The funny haha.
The funny ha. There's a lot of funny haha in this game. There's a lot of chance interactions that are very, very good in this game. So we got a bunch of information. We're gonna take at least some of that back to Gren right now and get a little bit of a cash bonus.
Cash money.
Need that sweet mun, dude. Yeah, sweet mun. Alright, get a hot save, hot nasty save.
Very
Gren.
nasty.
Something I can help you with?
I'd like to talk to you about bounties.
it?
All right, this shithead. I remember him.
Yeah, so we got the information about Batu Ram about where the assassin came in
The
through.
real Batu?
So this is the assassin.
Oh, what is it?
He arrived from Nar Shaddaa aboard an unmarked transport in Docking Bay 3.
Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Zerka's private dock. If only we had something more concrete, I could launch a full-scale investigation. But Nar Shaddaa? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know.
Alright, cool. Bye-bye.
And Nar Shaddaa would be where the exchange is headquartered, right?
Yes, I believe so.
I feel like it's very dangerous to just go walking about, or not even. No, we're not walking. We're running. Just go running around this space station with a double-bladed vibro sword or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, it's
Like-
fine, dude.
Didn't your mother ever teach you, Zach, to not run with scissors? This feels like it falls in the same category.
There was literally a rehearsal last year for indoor where I had a pair of scissors and I was just waving them around for fun.
Zach,
So you've really chosen
You're-
the perfectly wrong analogy for me.
apparently. Apparently, I need to be the one to teach you basic elementary school level rules on how to avoid safety hazards. That sounds very you, Zach.
Yeah, it is.
Says Chef.
So there's a thing.
Now,
if we
Zach,
cross-
don't go running around the space station with your vibro sword out, okay?
So bye, Mom.
Yes,
All right.
mother.
So there's a. If we cross this threshold, yeah.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
The TSA?
The TSA.
Nah, we're done with TSA.
Yeah, so then we can, like, right. Can I help you? I'm no Jedi. You should keep out of matters. One, maybe? Question mark, Jared?
What's a Jedi? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, just one is fine. What can I help you?
Perhaps you don't know who I am?
Maybe, but for your tone, you sound like some kind of a criminal, and I don't know what it is you're selling, and I'm not interested. Even if what you're selling is what you're selling is my death.
Dude, all of these options are funny.
I can't say that I do. Someone with an inflated view of himself. You seem to be of the opinion that I care. Wow, we can be really sassy.
Yep.
One would be fine, but I'm kind of leaning toward two.
Yeah.
Someone with an inflated view of himself.
Sure, I'll go with two then. Fuck this guy.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men, other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the woman alone, Benok. I bet she'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Luxa, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
Even one of the people with him already is like, you're not like as
Like,
hot
you're not
shit as
all
you
that.
think you are.
Yeah.
I don't want any trouble. She's right. Messes me and you're dead. Well, I would have preferred something a little bit more in the middle, but
Something cattier.
should we? I don't know. Should we just go with one or
We could just
two?
go with one. It's fine. Just get out of the situation. I don't want any trouble. Like, don't, please.
And I doubt you could cause any.
Bitch.
Trading jabs with Luxa is hardly the entertainment I was looking for. Let's go.
Let's go. Sounds so bored.
Oh, I get the feeling we're not gonna like that. It's not the last time we're gonna be seeing him.
Oh, you know, interesting, funny.
Oh
Feeling.
wait. Oh wait, no. Redhead. She wasn't with him. She just was at the bar.
Yeah. Well, we can talk to her, real quick.
I'm curious then. Yeah. Who are you, Luca?
Luxa.
Oh, I couldn't see it like this.
Yeah,
X
that's
looks
an
like a K
X.
to me. It's
Yeah.
small.
We'll talk to her.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Fresh blood at the cantina.
Uh-oh.
Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later.
I'm not sure I like your tone in any of the capacities that it could be implying here.
Right.
We should preemptively say, one, I don't want to fight. Oh yeah, I don't want to fight, and I don't want to fight. Yeah, I don't want to fight in bed or fight not in bed.
Right. Anyways, who are you?
If you're asking me
Yeah,
that, beautiful,
also-
you're better off not knowing. Tell you what, you just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
Bye.
You think I'm beautiful?
Why is her? I don't know. Her.
Dude, I
think
get
that-
I get the feeling that she's into us.
I get the feeling that texture is all fucked up, but I can't be for certain. Whatever. Regardless.
Is she into us?
I don't understand
Uh-oh,
your problem
oops,
with the
sorry.
Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing.
In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indented to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would.
All right.
Well, also that fucking voice actor does not in any way like the non-Republic guy does not sound in any way like that voice matches. Too deep and too awkwardly British.
Right. Exactly.
And she beautiful.
Okay.
Anyway,
so there's
what I was going.
Yeah.
What I was going to say was that yes, red-haired lady Lexa sounds like she's into us. Also, somehow I get a like companion vibes from her. So I don't know.
Oh,
possibly like the fact that she kind of just like she intervened in like that interaction with the guy with the self-inflated ego.
Right.
Or overinflated ego. Like that sounds like it might be some hinting at something more there, and also like come and see me later or something.
Right.
So I'm curious there. Also, what was the point of the interaction? Like just hearing those two bicker about politics.
So I mean, this is a Republic soldier. This dude's from Onderon. That was just literally just them bickering about, like you said, politics. But you'll see.
Okay.
It's setting stuff up, but that is it's stuff that's being mentioned. Anyways, here's a dude that we have to talk to about about Mana Hera? Yeah, this one. Wonderful sight, isn't it? The best of my dancers and the best I've seen in many years. Right.
I don't know who this person is.
All right. Who are you?
Or if I did, I don't remember.
That's okay. I'm Doten Head, an entrepreneurial businessman here on Citadel Station. I deal in odds and ends stuff. Stuff that Zerka and the Dobo brothers have no interest in.
He dropped the E word, dude. He dropped that entrepreneur. Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. Don't you know, dude? He's one of those sleazeballs.
I know. So I mean, yeah. What do you mean by odds and ends? I run a loose business, and my stock changes from day to day. All right, let me look. Nothing quite so plebeian as that. I believe Salmon or Dennis Doe is more than willing to do business with you. Nothing is plebeian. He's a slave trader.
Gotcha.
I think. So anyways, the dude that we found in the apartment, the Zerka employee, Hera, this is who he lost the Pazak game to and lost his girlfriend to. So we could just...
Okay, I'm remembering that. Wait.
Yeah.
Do we need to say that? Like, I'm not sure it would be the best way to try and go about getting back his girl or whatever by saying who we're coming on behalf of. I'm not sure that would help us, but whatever.
I mean, there's not really another option, but yeah, so we just see. I've come. That one? Ah, it must be about Ramana then. Fine, give me your proposal.
What's it? I'm sure he would want an absurd amount of money for her.
Right.
How much you want for her? Give me or I'll kill you. So we want an exchange. Probably 1 or 3. We don't want to start a fight this early.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, do you think that we would be better off just giving money or asking if there's something he wants in return?
I'm curious to know if he would want anything in return.
All right, we'll go with 3.
Is there something we could do or give that would make him amenable to the prospect of letting her go?
We'll ask then. I'm a man of many possessions. Inanimate objects, they bring me little joy. But to see the beauty of dance is a rare treat. Credits, if it must be. The currency of the Republic is such a mundane way for businessmen to arrange their deals. But if that is the only way, I would accept no less than 2,000 credits for her.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's too steep a price for us at this point.
Actually, I don't think so. But
Oh really?
I think we have enough money. I don't know though.
I don't remember seeing how much how weighty our purse is at the moment, so I would not know.
Well,
But,
at the very least, we could start by talking him down, because I bet you money we can talk this guy down.
yeah, that's a high price, 1,500. Yeah, I mean, he did say I won't take less than 2,000, but okay.
I bet he's lying. Let's try it. Go for that persuade,
Okay.
baby. If it is not 2,000, then we have no deal. Well, I have no
Oh,
money. Oh, we can try it again later. All right, cool. We could just literally just.
Okay. How? Wait, what are you doing?
I'm just double checking.
Really?
Okay, cool. So we could literally come back and try this persuade thing later. So let's not worry about that now.
How much money do we have right now, though?
We have almost 1,300.
Okay.
We also
So
haven't sold anything.
We could get her now then.
We could get her very shortly.
But then we'd have no money.
Then we'd have $0. But we haven't sold anything
Well,
yet.
we'd have a little
haven't done
bit
any
more than
other-
zero, but not very much.
we can't buy her at all right now. Like, we only have 1,300. So if we...
Oh, whoops!
Yeah.
My brain, I didn't actually see where you were pointing, so I didn't see the digits. But
Oh, no,
for
you're
some
good.
reason, for some reason I thought 1,300, and my brain thought 3,000.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah,
You
1,300.
just have to remember, I'm dumb. Okay.
It's okay. You're in good company. So we could... There's a merchant here. We could sell stuff.
Okay.
We could
How
sell
much
things.
shit do we have, like,
we
worth selling?
Well, we have all this shit that we have from Paragus that we don't really need. Like
Ragus.
data pads we can break down. I think they have a workbench in there. We have a bunch of other things that we're not going to need. We have a bunch of upgrades
Dude,
that potentially don't
time
need.
for inventory management?
Yeah, right. Real quick. It's more like
Alright.
money. Anyways, we'll walk into here. There's Dendis and there's Samhan. All right, so
Well, whatever. Why
He's-
don't you buy some things if you need to, and then also sell a bunch of shit and just take care of all your inventory management now.
okay. I mean, well, we also have to talk to these dudes, anyways. Greetings. My name is Dendis, and if you wish to purchase or sell goods, you've come to the right place. Avoid dealing with my brother Samhan. He is unscrupulous and deceitful. I heard that you
Really?
mince. Hear what you like, ruffian. I do not care. Do you see how he is? Disgusting. All right.
I'm
just let-
curious if you go talk to the other one, what does he say?
Well, let's go find out, shall we?
Yes, I'm curious.
Hey,
We say the same
Hey,
thing.
Samhan. Welcome. You've made the right decision coming to me instead of my brother Dendis. He has not quite grasped the ebb and flow of being a merchant. Nonsense. I simply have principles. This is what I was referring to.
Interesting.
Yes, we could just... So we could already get a
So-
night robe. Holy shit, for $2,200.
Does it matter who we buy from, or is there like only certain things you can buy from one and not the other?
That's a good question. I think... Okay, so there's... I don't remember if I installed this mod or not, but there's a mod that limits this guy's inventory because he is the more scrupulous merchant. I did not install that mod, but they do
You
have...
fool!
They do have different things. Ooh, that's a...
Gray Jedi robe.
Yeah, for $1,700. That's
That's
I-
still too pricey.
It's pretty pricey. Ugh. Okay. That being said, so the thing that's different in this, I think I mentioned this, but the thing that's different in this game about the last game, in the last game, all of the loot drops were predetermined. Like, everything was already set in stone. In this game, though, everything is randomized from the merchant inventories to the item drops, save for specific things like quest items and shit. So this functions much more like a modern RPG that has some item variants and loot
Okay.
variants. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
So let's real quick go down the list of shit that we don't need.
I'm looking over here at the side panel, Zach. I'm
Yeah.
still trying to understand what maximum Jedi refers to, and I still don't know. You haven't told me, the game hasn't told me. What exactly does this mean?
You'll see. Don't worry about it. Just,
No, I don't want that answer. I want something concrete, damn
You
it.
are not gonna get anything concrete, bitch. We get there when we get there, okay?
No, it's not acceptable.
That sounds like a you problem, man. I don't really know what to. Let's
I
actually.
like how the only experience I have on here just mentions I backseated KOTOR 1.
That's pretty.
That
funny.
is my extent. That is the extent of my Star Wars game knowledge.
Right.
Is oh look, there's a game that I watched you play.
I mean, to be fair, everyone loves that game.
Everybody loves it.
Everybody loves that game. All right, so we don't really need the mining uniform anymore. Do you have any sentimental attachment to this, or can I let it go?
The miner's uniform?
Yeah.
Not particularly.
Cool. We now have
It's only
exactly 13.
worth
$5.
It was only worth $5 anyway, so it's not like it was all that worth.
Yeah.
Everybody really does.
Yeah.
Really.
Really. Okay, so here's a bunch of stuff that we can sell. We don't really need this. This isn't great. And it's worth almost $500. Then we've got these two combat. We don't need this. It's very not super great.
For what it's worth, Chef Kitty, do you understand what maximum Jedi means? Like, you don't have to tell me, like, and supersede Zach. Like, I'm not asking you to go over his head. I'm just, like, is that a comprehensible concept, or is Zach just making shit up?
I'm not just bullshitting, okay? I know what I'm talking about.
Zach,
Yeah,
you bullshit me before.
No.
Okay.
The chef backs me up. It makes sense.
No, I see. The chef has in fact spoken, but I still don't understand what maximum Jedi is.
It's okay, you will.
It sounds like it might be hinting at, like, you would go either maximum dark or maximum light, but if it's a Jedi, I guess it would be maximum light rather than Sith. But if we're not talking about, like, light side versus dark side, I don't know what it would mean to be a maximum Jedi. That's just, dude, I'm gonna become a maximum human. Like, I'm gonna become the most human that ever was.
The most human. Maximum
I'm gonna
human.
become the most human that ever human.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's that level of incomprehensibility. It's understandable if you're into the game and you have read guides. Well, I have done neither of those, so yeah.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna keep that.
Oh right, and I just looked at our party makeup there, and T3 isn't here, and I just remembered. Wait, where's T3? Oh shit, he was
also stolen.
He was also stolen when the cops arrested us. Thanks, fucking TSA on here.
Yep.
Taking our shit.
I don't need those. Really don't need the long swords at the moment. Or the short sword. I'll just get rid of these.
I hope, by the way, Chef, you are not confused by our references to the TSA.
Alright, let's get rid of this.
Wait, what does the S in TSA stand for again?
Security.
Security. I was like, yeah, transportation something administration.
Travel.
No, not travel.
Yeah, TSA, the Travel Security Administration.
Travel?
Pretty sure.
I'm almost certain that's not correct. I even looked it up not long ago.
Tell me I'm wrong. I want to hear it.
I'm looking.
I want to hear those words fall out of your mouth. Those sweet sensual
Transportation Security Administration. Not
Okay.
Travel.
All right. Well.
Bruh.
TSA,
I have flown...
Transsexual Administration.
What? Well fucking done, dude. Well done. Prepare to be canceled.
Dude,
Twitter is coming for you.
Twitter is coming.
I've flown in the US before. It really is quite horrible.
Now that sounds interesting. That's what I'm saying, dude. Oof.
Well, that sounds interesting. What?
Yeah,
What?
the
what
transsexual administration. Okay, so we don't.
what a time it would be.
Right, so we don't actually need view breakdown items. MISC. We don't need data pads anymore. Usable
We
armor.
don't.
All no.
So at the workbench, we're not selling them. We're getting like chemicals and components or something.
We're getting a 1 component per data pad,
But I thought we also had like chemicals. That was
which
like
is at
part
the
on
which is at the
ship or
lab
something.
station. That's at the lab station. It's a different station.
Oh, it's a different kind of station. Interesting.
Yes. So here we can create upgrades for our different weapons. Like we can create a bunch of lightsaber upgrades. Eventually, we'll get these, which is nice. Oh, and we can also just create weapons. I forgot about that. I forgot that you could just make that. You can make the. What the fuck? That's amazing. I forgot. Well, anyways.
What the fuck?
What the? What the? Okay, so we did a little inventory management. We now have, I think, 20. Hold on, let me double check it. We have
20,000 monies.
$2,200. It's actually not that
Okay.
bad.
Then
We'll go back and deal with that quest a little bit later, though.
Okay.
I don't really want to deal with it now.
fine.
We do need to go
God.
to. We need to visit 2 people or 2 places. We need to visit Zerka, and we need to visit the Athenians. Don't
Okay,
worry.
that's fine.
We're not gonna. I promise you now, we're not gonna like side with Zerka, but there's a reason we have to go visit them.
I would hope that we would not be siding with Zerka, otherwise I'd have to question whether or not you're my friend.
You'd have to reprimand me.
I have to have a strong talking to. But
Don't worry.
but yes, but even though I know we're not going to side with them, it still doesn't make me happy that we have to speak to them.
Oh, one funny thing. So look at hold on. It's
What am I looking at?
what is I gotta figure what is it, caps? Yeah. So we're in first person mode now. We could just look. We can't actually move in first person mode. We can only look around. But I always thought that these little like panels on the side were Duracell batteries when I was a little kid.
I was gonna say they look like batteries.
they look like batteries, and that's what I thought they were when I was a child.
Energizer. Do you have the bunny inside?
Are you inside the bunny? What?
Sir?
Sir,
Sir,
I am both.
no speaking. We do not speak of bunny holes on this channel.
I am kink shaming and also calling the ASPCA.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch.
I forgot.
How may I help you?
I even made
So
him
this
look
would be
kinda
the
evil.
robot. Yeah, he looks kind of. Yeah, his textures look kind of like what you'd expect of a corporation. Also,
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is the robot who called us originally, and like
This is
said
the robot.
to put us through to its boss.
Correct.
I'm here to see Jenna Lorso.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an A or an O?
That's an O. Lorso.
That sounds kind of weird.
Jana Lorso.
I want to say Larso, not Lorso. For some reason, the O in that position sounds just weird to me.
Jared, have
Anyway.
you been spending too much time in Florida?
Florida.
Larso, Florida.
Florida. To be, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the senior instructor at the driving school who's been training me is a real Southern boy.
Is a real.
got,
he's a real Floridian.
He's a hog. Interestingly, though, he's still reactionary, but like he's like a weird flavor of reactionary because he's not like a typical like Florida hog. He's weird.
Oh
Like
God.
I'd have to have Harrison with me to like properly like fit him in the typology, because like he does belong to a certain type, but he's not like a typical like he's not your prototypical hog.
Right.
But he's
okay.
but he's adjacent. And so it's
I
an
would
interesting.
love to hear your breakdown of your driving instructor.
Instructor.
Yeah. All right.
No, it's but but he's got that real southern accent, or real, yeah, I guess southern and also a Florida.
A Floridian accent. All right, I'm here to see the madam.
Of course. She has been
The
expecting
madam.
you. You will find her through the
We've
door
gone to a
and
brothel.
down the hall on the right.
All right, we could ask the Zerka droid what questions about Zerka. It's like, hello,
I
Mr.
mean,
Corporation
what could
droid.
I mean, what could it possibly tell us that we don't already know about
Well, let's.
Zerka?
You want to find out? What can you tell me about Zerka, sir, Mr. Propaganda
Alright.
droid?
Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapon systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the Restoration Project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
All right, bye. Well,
Yeah. Apparently, you have nothing. That's what the answer was. You have nothing to contribute to this to this conversation, and it just gave like the basic brochure like
Yeah, exactly.
response.
so before we go in, I wanna give you a little sneak peek. Just see. Oh, really? Okay.
But I don't. What do you mean?
God damn it. So I have to go. I think I have
What?
to go talk to the Ithorians first. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. There's a thing
What are
that's
you
supposed to
trying-
trigger. There's a thing that's supposed to trigger.
And it wasn't triggering.
But it's not triggering. So I think I have to go talk to the
The Ithorians first.
The Ithorians first.
Does it matter?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Triggering this is important. I think I can trigger it later, but I want to trigger it and then be able to go through default dialogue without having to like do that now and then trigger that thing later. This will be important. I promise. I'm not just shitting you.
Okay. You know the game more than me, but like, I mean, I imagine it's not going to change who we side with, but like,
It won't. But
I'm
we have to.
I'm just
trigger
trying to
this thing.
understand how it's. I'm just trying to understand, how this is playing out in terms of, just, I guess, bouncing these two groups against each other and like trying to figure out how best to have it play out.
Right.
And you know this game far better than me, so I defer to you.
So welcome. How may I help you?
So Chada Habat, yes, I remember that being the name of the guy who came to. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's this?
All right.
This
See you
rando
later.
behind us? What?
Anyways, I think
Walks
number
up
one is
behind us, wags some like aggressive fists at
you
either
damn,
us or
you
the person
damn
we're,
kids.
or like the person behind us. Oh, not behind it. The person in front of us. Either like they're getting either mad at us or the person in front of us, and then just walks away. Okay,
Yep.
Good job, game designers.
Just Star
Real
Wars
good move.
things.
Yeah,
Anyways,
just
Moza, Moza was the Ithorian that came to talk to us to go talk to Chodo Habat, which is the leader of the Ithorians.
yes,
So-
he was the leader.
yeah.
A different guy came to talk to us. Okay,
So yeah, we'll just
so
go
that,
with one.
that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
So yes, we'll go with that.
Are you the Jedi Moses spoken? I will open the doors for you now and inform Chodo Habat of your arrival. He will be pleased to see you.
It almost sounded like you said instead of Moza, you said Moses.
Moses.
Let my planet go.
Let my
no,
planet go.
No, it's not It's not the planet that needs saving, or the planet does need saving, but it doesn't need to be let go. I guess it just needs
Right.
It needs the Zerka to get their grubby fingers off it.
So here he is. Look at this man, the big purple boy himself.
Is that purple? Looks kind of gray.
And look at this boy. Ah, it gladdens me that you came. I am Chodo Habat, leader of the Ithorians here. I am sorry to impose our troubles upon you, but I did not know where to turn until I sensed your arrival.
I guess there is a bit of a purplish look to him,
Yeah.
but it is very gray, grayish purple.
Yeah.
You sensed my arrival?
Yes, I am a priest of my people. Oh, Jesus Christ. I sense an echo within the forest upon your arrival. It is a subtle disturbance unless one is actively listening for it. I suspected you were one of the remaining Jedi and hoped that you could help us. This is why I sent Moza to seek you out.
Right. Okay. So said you could. Oh yeah, I did mention something about healing.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I am not a Jedi. No, it's fine. 1.
The echo I felt upon your arrival was not a natural thing. It spoke of a great pain, not of the body, but of the spirit. It is as if you once felt the force flow through you and then was torn away brutally and quickly. The echo comes from the hollows where it once flowed through you.
So right now we can't really use the force then.
We couldn't when we started, and then when we leveled up the first time, that was our like initial reconnection with the force, and then we could use it.
Oh yeah, obviously I just forgot. Like
No,
we've been using force powers.
Yeah, but the thing is,
listen, Zach, it's been a few weeks, okay? Like,
so let me explain where we're at. Right, we are learning, we are regaining our connection to the force slowly but surely, which explains why we're not able to use high level powers. We're stuck with low level powers because we are reconnecting slowly.
Gotcha. I once felt the force, yes, and it is slowly returning. That's accurate, perhaps, and if so, how could you help? I don't want to talk about this. What do you want from me? Well, we don't need to be mean and suspicious.
Right.
I'm fine with 1.
All right. It is a most unusual wound you carry. If you would permit me to examine you, perhaps I could help restore some of what was lost.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns and dies. You may be able to help.
Okay,
There's always a
Krea.
price, is there not?
Do not mistake me. It is not our desire to see any living thing suffer, but the suffering of Telos is all that consumes us. Tell me, do you know the problems of our restoration efforts face?
Moza gave a brief overview. You mean the trouble with Zerka, or I'd like to hear your perspective? I'd like to hear your perspective.
Yeah, I kind of like 1. Let's go with that. The Telosian government summoned my herd ship to Citadel Station and asked that we help them rebuild their broken world. We progressed for a time, but then our troubles with Zerka began. The corporation has gained great influence here, and we can do little to stop them. I fear that if Zerka continues to interfere in the restoration project, it will never be completed. Telos will remain barren and lifeless, and all our work, that of the Republic, the Telosians, and my own people, will have been for nothing.
Right. Why would the Telosian government allow this to happen? What do you intend to do? I mean, we know why, just greed, right?
I mean...
Or we can just ask 1.
Yeah. Zerka is a powerful corporation with many lobbyists in the Senate and throughout the galaxy. So there you go.
Fun. Liberalism, we love it!
Yeah, that's exactly
we
what
love
it is.
representative government. What do you intend to do?
Our first goal is to set the restoration project moving forward again. Fair. The Republic originally provided a droid intelligence to Citadel Station that would help manage the logistics of the project. It vanished some time ago.
Interesting. Wait, was this mentioned to us or no?
No. This is all new information.
Okay. Vanished how?
That is not known. It may have been an accident. Perhaps the droid intelligence was overtaxed by the staggering size of the project and became irrational. Some among my herd suspect theft. A droid intelligence of that sophistication would fetch a high price on the black market. Others fear its disappearance the result of sabotage by Zerka or some other organization. Shut up. That seeks to slow the restoration project, but the how or why of it is irrelevant. At great expense, my herd has acquired a second, somewhat lesser droid intelligence to take its place. It will arrive shortly. The Telosian government has offered a small escort, but I had hoped that you might see its safe transition from the docks to here. Might you aid us in this matter?
Everyone is nickeling droids left and right here.
Everyone be nicking
Would seem
droids.
nicking. Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
nickeling. Like,
Nicholasing.
Nicholasing. Wasn't sure what you would have meant by nickeling. Never heard that as a word. But yes, well, somehow I would suspect that if it was sabotage or theft, that Zerka would have been involved.
That's a fair
If not,
assumption to make.
if not directly, possibly having someone else do it on their behalf,
Right.
so they could have plausible deniability. Oh no, it won't help. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. I'll have to think about this. What would I get out of this? Is there no way for us to try and find the original droid?
No, that one's just gone. It's gone. Like
Oh.
RCC later gone.
Well, fucking rip.
Yeah.
Sure, then one. I'll
right.
say it safely to you.
My thanks. I will send word to my people. They will be awaiting your arrival at Bay 2, Dock Module 126. I will return. What about? Okay, cool. So, now that we've talked to the Ithorians, that's our next thing. There's this intelligence at the docks, and we gotta go retrieve it. And
But I thought we were so we're not going to go talk to Zerka next time.
oh, we are.
But you just said we're going to go to the.
Forgive me, Chota, but the human, I could feel her suffering. I did not feel it until she stood before us, but then it filled my senses. Have you ever felt such an intensity before? Only once before. The day I came to Telos and strode upon its ashen surface. It is a planet's worth of pain. I do not know how she endures. It is because she has no choice. Perhaps in helping to heal a planet, it will help her become whole again.
Wait, why is he not looking at his buddy there? He like his character model turned away.
He's staring wistfully off into the distance.
Maybe, I don't know. Also, again, another interesting little bit of dialogue between characters who are not present for our character. Again, I'm liking that. Like you can build more story if you don't make everything like revolve around the player character.
Correct.
Who'd have thought?
Amazing.
It's almost like, you know,
Yes.
there's a craft and art to storytelling.
Yeah. Oh, we are going to have to talk to our companions again at some point, but let's get through.
What makes you think that I want to talk to you? Just because I have you around doesn't mean I want to see your faces or speak to you.
Is that your opinion on us coming to Florida, Jared, to visit?
Yes.
Oh,
Just because you're here doesn't mean I wish to in any way interact with you.
All right, bitch.
I'm just kidding, Zach. You know I love you guys.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Okay, let's see if it triggered.
Okay, fine. Doubt me.
I just want to make sure that
no, it's just
it did. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, I was just trying to see that this, like, you know, you said like no, we are gonna go see Zerka. I meant like do it now and not do it after we get the droid.
Yes. Now we're gonna do it right now.
Fucking do it.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there.
That seems best. We wish to wait until things cool down before we attempt to seek passage off system.
For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement.
Yes, Executive Lorso. And if there's nothing else, my associate and I are eager to board the shuttle and leave the station.
Of course. I will instruct the commander to await your arrival.
Uh-oh, a Rhodian and a Deveronian. Wait, you're the criminals the TSF is hunting for.
They are?
Uh-huh, it's a Rhodian and a Deveronian. These are the two criminals that the TSF has a bounty on.
I forgot.
No, it's okay.
Look, Zach, all of these, like, all of the alien names are, like, I've always found this to be weird about Star Wars, is that, like, alien names are generally, they feel too abstracted. Is like the way I'd put it. Like, in other kinds of, like, science fiction, like, I didn't have this problem with, like, Mass Effect.
Right.
But, but like it's always kind of been this way with Star Wars that like all the different species, except for humans, obviously, is that they're all like planet name Ian, and like it's like that feels like very abstracted to me, and so like it makes it harder to remember them because they don't have, it's not something that feels as like distinct about like what makes it like special to them or something. Like I don't know, I like making it a name of that particular kind where it's like derived from a planet name just seems like
silly,
a little harder to stick in the memory. I don't know why, because like Mass Effect didn't have too much of that, didn't it?
Mass Effect had none of it.
Yeah, like for some reason, like just maybe that's just the way my brain works, but like it was easier for me to remember those alien names. So you just like I just remember like yeah, these are the the guys on the bounty, but like wait, what do you mean like like I don't even remember the names of the aliens anymore.
So
like,
the Rhodian or the bug-eyed, the Rhodians are the
Rhodian,
bug-eyed, dick-lipped, like whole ear up here thing,
the
and then
Greedo guys,
the Deveronians are the ones that just look like demons,
devils,
the two big horns.
Yeah, like see, like I even just again forgot their names. Like you mentioned them again, Rhodian. Like okay, yeah, that's like the Greedo alien.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's just subjective. Like it's just like the way my brain works. But like I've always found like demonym type names for people like or races or whatever just to be harder to remember.
Right.
Anyway, but yeah, wait, you're the criminals the TSF is looking for. That's why she said it'll be yell protection from the TSF.
Correct.
Criminal, like of course, corporations are working with criminals. They are the criminals.
It's part and parcel. So here we go. Yeah. I think that's a cue to get out of here. Bye. See you later.
I want to know what word that translates as.
Now we can talk with Jana Lorso.
Okay. Let's talk to this bitch.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I.
Is that a threat or a promise?
On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos.
We've already been welcomed, and it wasn't a very warm welcome at that. Also, Zach, have you ever heard that in bed from someone? I knew you'd come eventually.
Hey, Jared, do you want
Can
1, 2, or 3?
Nor deny.
Jared, play the video game.
Listen, Zach, I know you've mentioned you're a tough nut to crack.
A tough nut to crack. That's my very favorite way to describe myself. A tough nut to crack.
I was just looking to get a little bit more juicy gossip on that, but okay, fine. What did you say about the Athorians' complaints? Does the name Batono mean anything to you? I'll be going.
I would suggest asking
we can
about,
literally again just like bye.
I would recommend 2 and then 1. So like ask about.
Okay, 2.
Yeah, ask about Batono first.
Batono, of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities.
Sounds like a guy I'm interested in meeting.
Right. Sounds like my kind of fella.
Sounds like he's a beast. We need to hook up with this guy.
Dude. All right.
He's gone missing. Do you have any idea where he might have gone? Gren and the TSF are looking for him. He asked me to find him. I'm not sure we should be giving that information to her.
I think number 1 might be the best option. Like, it's like, oh no, we're not. We're asking on a part of an anonymous party, and definitely not the police.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
All right, number 1 here.
We're not a spy.
Why you for him?
My reasons are my own, I think.
There should have been the last option. Oh, I should go.
I should.
And then
I'll be
fucking-
going now.
and then fucking run out. Definitely not suspicious at all.
Right. Exactly.
If we just say one, will she continue to press the issue?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts.
I get the sense that he wouldn't need to invent stories of their evil. Like, they're very clearly plain for everyone to see, and very well-known best-selling stories of that.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Anyway, a reward, so you could silence him. Oh good, then we can become an assassin if you wanted to. If I find out Truth's accusations, then perhaps I will tell you. I will tell you if I find him. And we can just not tell her if we find him.
I kind of like 2 or 3 would be my second option. I think I like 2 though. Just very accusatory. It's like just being blunt.
Accusatory toward him or
towards
her?
Zerka. It's like if you're searching for him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts. Oh, so you could silence him? Yeah. Right.
I read it in another way, not like not in the sense of like could like
so
they have
like
the capacity to do it,
so you
but
could silence him. Is that what you read it as? Ah, okay.
yeah, I read it as like the capacity to do it as opposed to the intent to do it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, if you want to like antagonize her, we could go with 2.
I mean, do you like Zerka?
No, but I also don't know what the best way to handle the situation is, and like ultimately sometimes you have to placate the enemy, like, you know, like sometimes you have to play nice with them in order to ultimately get the better thing later on. And so like I don't know if this is the right time to start like making her mad. Like if it is and it doesn't matter, then yeah, fucking let's stick the knife in and twist it.
Let's twist the knife then, because surprise,
because I don't. This is the time.
This is the time. We're not coming back to these offices. Like, fuck these guys.
Then fuck her. But not literally, because that's gross.
Yeah.
Silence his lies and fabricated untruths. His slanderous accusations are a needless trouble atop a great many troubles this planet faces.
Right. Did you convince him to abandon his investigation then?
If credits are what he wants, then Zerka will pay him for an easy settlement of this situation. Otherwise, Zerka will be forced into a lengthy petition process with the Telosian Council.
Yeah, but knowing how corporations work, they're not going to be interested in sitting around waiting for politicians to make decisions. They'll just take it into their own hands.
Exactly.
I'll
go with.
I'll tell. What?
I was gonna say I like 1, but what do you want?
I mean, does it matter? Like, you know, if I find no truth to his accusations, I'll tell you. But like, I'll tell you if I find him. Like, I'm not sure there's a much difference there.
I'll just pick 1 then.
If your conscience demands it, then by all means. Just remember, a reward is waiting for you.
What makes you think I want a reward from you?
All right, let's.
Scum.
We get to talk to her again.
Welcome back.
All right. Now we can ask about. I like Atten standing off in the distance behind the filing cabinets, like playing hide and seek. It's like.
Also,
look,
I don't even know where Kreia is.
Atten's like, I'm staying as far away from this bitch as I possibly can. I don't want to be infected.
Or even better, somehow is like imagining a situation where like he's like the kid and our character's like the mom, like, now just stay here, honey, and and let mommy handle this situation. Like, yes, mom. And
yes,
so,
mom.
Like, he's being a good boy off to the side and letting the adults talk.
Or he's being a very bad boy and he's actually jerking it behind the filing cabinet.
Or there's that, you know.
All right. What do you have to say about the Ithorians' complaints?
I can understand why you might be on their side, but believe me, you wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh, sure. Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns.
Well, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by the planet's own resources?
We've discovered
That's
that the
a
surface of Telos
cleverly
is
vague
covered with
language.
military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project.
All right, bye. See ya.
Okay, well, in principle, like that doesn't sound like a bad like a real problem.
Mm-hmm.
But again, if Zerka's in charge and making all the decisions,
Mm-hmm.
the only goal they're going to be having in the end is trying to make it this restoration profitable for like later development,
Right,
and
and
not for genuine ecological restoration.
so then
Like,
the act
even
of
when
like,
they have
mm-hmm.
well, even when they have good ideas, they're ultimately used for bad ends.
Right, it's like the act of using the planet's own resources, the military bases, or even potentially like, I don't know, metals that could be found within the planet's crust. Like, ultimately, it's just like, okay, so you're choosing to rape the planet to fund its restoration. Is that actually going to go the way that you think it's going to go?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna go to the dock. Oh,
Excuse me.
fuck. I didn't access the computer at the docks. That's my bad.
You fool.
I'm gonna come.
No, that was the previous game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna. Please to meet you. I'm gonna come. All right, so we're gonna go to the docks. We're gonna click on the computer this time.
The way Zach, that you should have tried to sell it to me, that like gonna come would have been the better name for our character, was to have told me that it wasn't a serious game.
Yeah, I should have. I mean, yeah, the first one's very much of like less curious game.
I thought it was gonna be like more of a serious game, and I was like, okay, let's give ourselves a real character name. And then when it turned out, actually, this game is more fun just to shit on.
Yeah, KOTOR one is very silly. Oh boy. All right.
Well, dude. Also, you're apparently getting a laugh out of the chef over here.
I think that's a bonk. That's a no horny
Bonk?
allowed on stream bonk from the chef.
I mean, we're the ones who get to decide whether or not there's horny posting on stream, and pretty sure we've already decided that horny is allowed.
I play seriously and I named mine Darth Cutie. I mean, again, the way to maximize the laughs is either name your character Gonna Come or name your character Darth Revan, so that at the big reveal it's like, guys, I'm not Darth Revan. I'm Darth Revan now. All right.
I still don't think that you can play seriously and calling yourself Darth Cutie. Jesus. Anyway, so who's this shithead? Habat's errand boy. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had to interact with fuckheads today.
I mean, if you notice, they were in good old Zerka uniforms. Love that shit.
Oh, I didn't notice that, but if they are, then fuck them.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Darth Cutie? You just said you play seriously, but you can't be serious and be called Darth Cutie. Like, you can't have fucking Hayden Christensen's voice and try to have like the Darth Vader body.
Oh, I'm
have you
sorry.
seen
Are
those?
you gonna shit on our hero Hayden Christensen now?
No, but have you seen like those edits of like it's like clips from like either the very end, it's like either at the very end of episode 3 or from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
original trilogy, but
yeah.
it has Hayden Christensen's voice like
Yeah.
put over it.
Yeah.
And it just sounds so strange. Like, who the hell are you? Like, no one's gonna take you seriously.
That's so funny. I
Not
love
not
that.
not that anything wrong with him, but that like Darth Vader's supposed to be like the like super like evil like guy, and like, can you have a more just like normal sounding voice if you're like evil? Like, you can't really sound like just an everyman. You have to have something a little bit more out there, which is I guess why they went with crap, what's
James
his
Earl
name?
Jones.
Yeah, James Earl Jones, because he actually has like a really deep and like resonant voice. Like, okay, no, that's a villain voice.
I don't know how much you know about the original Darth Vader, but the dude in the suit was an actor named David Prowse, and he
Yeah, I know the physical actor was different. The person in the suit.
The person in the suit thought that for a while thought that his lines were gonna be recorded and used.
Oops.
Yeah, I know. But like the thing is, he had like a slightly Scottish tenor voice. So it was like a voice that was kind of up here and had a little bit of a Scottish accent, and it's like that doesn't fit the suit. Hold on, take a step back.
Didn't fucking Eddie Izzard have a bit like that, where like
Yeah.
everyone on the Death Star is like British, and then like but just out of nowhere Darth Vader's not British, like just very American. But
Yeah.
but imagine if he was actually voiced like a Brit, just like hello, just like going
Top of the
going
morning,
about
Gav.
like the yeah, just ain't she beautiful? Kick to football.
Bottle
Like,
of
it just
water.
it would not have worked. It just
Right,
wouldn't.
Exactly.
There are some British accents that you can make sound like quite interesting or like intimidating, but like not your like colloquial accents.
Right.
So it's like they need to be of like a certain like higher class, in order for it to carry like the semiotics that are like associated with like, oh, this is someone of importance, because otherwise everyone who listens to it will be like, oh, you're too trashy, like you won't like it won't no one will believe it.
A higher class of Brit, Jared. Man, I don't think you could put those two ideas together. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, did I just commit an oxymoron?
You just
committed a logic failure.
I committed a crime by saying something about British people. Anyways, fucking fuck these guys.
Yes, back to Star Wars, I guess. Yeah, so Darth Cutie, not serious. I'm sorry. Rude. That's just how it be. I'm helping the Athorians. Yes. What's it to you? I must be. You must have me confused with someone else. No, somebody else. Step aside. You see, like that's the thing too, is that like I think I mentioned this in the previous game. Like, just because we're like doing good, it doesn't mean we have to be a pushover about it. Like,
right.
if someone's gonna be a jackass, doesn't mean we'd be like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just.
I was gonna say I like number 2.
I'll acquiesce. You're like, what the fuck is it to you, shithead? Like, I don't remember asking your opinion.
Right, exactly. All right, let's go with 2. Then I like it. What is it to you? Zerka has an offer for you.
Do they now?
We can just walk away.
Also, didn't we just come from Zerka's office? What the fuck? Like, you couldn't Jan have told it to us like while we were in her office, or is this one of the things that has to be off the record?
This is like an off the record. Well, so if you go to Zerka first, she'll give you all this information and stuff. But I wanted to trigger the cutscene with the 2 criminals because you can't trigger that unless you talk to the Athorians.
So is that just a way to help confirm to us, the player, that Zerka is in league with and like aiding and abetting them?
Yes. It also tells us where to get them. So they're on the planet surface.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Should we just say we're not interested, or should we hear him out for, shits and giggles sake?
I'm okay with walking away and just saying like, hey, go fuck yourself, idiot.
Yeah, like, not interested.
All right. I can see you're too thick-headed to see through the lies you told yourself. But if you have any doubt, I talked to General Orso. We just did. Alright, bye. That's so bizarre. We already did that whole thing. Sir, I...
He's gonna walk around the elevator there for a minute. Also, I like how he continued to talk even after he walked away.
Yeah.
It was... But all he just said was, let's go. But,
Exactly.
like, it was a long voice line. That was just kind of interesting.
Exactly. All right. Greetings. All right. Shoto Habat sent me to help deliver the replacement restoration droid that's in this hangar, which is the Ithorian's hangar. Yes, he sent word ahead of you. Please enter. They're waiting for you inside. All right, cool.
Are we gonna have to, like, fight people to keep this droid safe?
Maybe. So we'll do a hot, quick save.
Why not a cold quick save, huh? Why must it always be hot?
Because I'm too hot.
You know what? Fair enough.
Thank you.
Understandable having a stage attack.
Thanks. Impossible. Wait, hold on. Can I bash this?
Impossible to open this door?
Hold on, wait, hold on. What if I... Wait, no. Is it... C?
It's just...
X.
Just not impossible, or it's impossible to pick it, right?
H is switch weapons. Okay, what if I do this? Bang. Got him.
Gotcha.
Alright.
So...
I'm gonna save.
So we can still break through doors. I like...
Yeah.
We had to break through a door in their own hangar.
You shouldn't be here. I must devote my full attention to the operation of the document. Alright, bye.
Wait, so... Why'd you come in here?
Because he has a funny line. That's just like, sorry, you can't talk to me. I have to pay attention.
Oh, thank you, Atten, for appearing right by the camera. Well,
hold on.
Anyway.
There's storage over here you can get things from.
Steal?
Yeah.
Why are you robbing these people?
I don't know. Don't worry about it. Oh, that was it? An empty locker? I'm fucking pissed. I'm gonna shit.
What?
Quick save.
You're pissed that they didn't have anything worth stealing?
Yes, correct. I'm livid.
Did I tell you that someone broke into my car the other day?
What?
Yeah. My car got broken into earlier last week. Or I guess earlier this week.
What?
It was last Monday.
Are you good?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Like, but it just came to mind because, like, it didn't look like they took anything. Or like at most it may have been like a few loose bills, like no more than probably $20 or something hidden in my center console. But otherwise they left everything else that was actually of value, like things that you could probably hawk over, like at a pawn shop or something, like my car charger or some other, like, devices and stuff that I have in the car. They didn't take any of that.
Weird.
I was pretty sure I locked it. I'm pretty good about locking my car, but like last week when I went to the grocery store, I think I must not have hit the button properly or something, and they were able to get in because I didn't see any sign of forced entry, so they had to just already was unlocked, and I went over to my car like the next day, and everything was tossed in the inside. Like the center console was open, shit was all over the place. I'm like, oh fuck, and
weird.
Tried leaving a police report just because not like they'll do anything, but more it's like just for like record keeping. But couldn't even talk to somebody. So that's Florida infrastructure and bureaucracy for you.
Right.
But it just reminded me of what you just said. Like, I break into your car, I don't find anything of value, then I'm upset. You didn't have anything worth taking.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you break into these guys like storage containers, like, why don't you have anything like worth stealing? Fucking God.
Literally, I'm pissed about it. All right, let's do the thing.
I'm glad you're
here.
But
yes, I am fine.
I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Ah, yes. We're all pleased to see you. Chodahabat said that another would arrive to help us.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
I don't like the delivery of those lines, but yes, of course we're going to fight some people to.
Who are you?
Destroyed.
How did you get in here? All right, so let's just
It just says it just thug. Okay, good. Like very very descriptive of like who they are and why they're here. I mean, we know why they're here, but like who do they work for?
If I do this, and then this.
I like the three of them were paused in midair while you were figuring some things out. Anyway, I was just gonna wrap that up by mentioning that like I checked all the cars thoroughly as I could. It didn't look like they did anything else or left anything behind, which would be even weirder.
Right.
And I did check Harrison's car, and everything is good here too. And I even let him know that someone tossed my cab.
Oh, I'm grateful for your assistance. That was most terrible.
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this.
Assassin's
How do you already
tool.
know? He only just.
It is no surprise, that hired killers would carry weapons such as these. Oh, so they found a blaster on one of the killers, and we can use our awareness skill and say, it looks as though this blaster has been heavily modified.
Just like this game.
Yes.
Laugh, Zach. Okay, no.
Okay. I was like, hold on. How do I laugh again? All right. It looks like this blaster has been heavily modified.
But I'm so bad at being comedic. I make Zach forget how to laugh.
It just happens to me sometimes, dude. All right. So shit's illegal. Gren should be informed. But more importantly, you must take the droid back to Chodahabat. I fear there may be more attacks if we do not see to it quickly to safety.
God, can we finally kick Zerka's shit in this game? Because like in the previous game, I mean, we got them off a planet, but that was like one planet. Like, can we finally drive these people to ruin?
Man, I wish.
Well, yeah, like the moment you said "man," I already knew what the answer was.
Yes, I will get the droid back to the Ithorians. So then we can run around, loot really quickly.
Steal all of their crap.
Got some good shit. Honestly, not gonna lie. Some damn juicy remains. Alright, let's talk to the droid now.
Trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Yes, follow me.
We're not their master.
So we could.
Whatever.
This is when we can choose to take it to Zerka or to the Ithorians, and obviously Zerka can go fuck themselves.
This is the droid that we need to.
Yes.
That we need to escort.
Yes, this is the droid. So yeah, follow
then
me.
Then who's its master? I thought it was
saying that to
referring to the
us.
Ithorian, but now it's calling us master. Okay, whatever.
Don't worry about it.
Well, let's not go to Zerka because fuck those guys.
Zerka can go fuck themselves, man. Zerka's the worst. I can't think of a corporation that I like.
Quite as least as them, or
they're pretty,
whatever the proper phrasing of that sentence would have been.
They're pretty F tier. I'm gladdened by your safe return. My people sent
we
word
don't
of what
need to.
happened.
I am yours to command,
we're good.
Master.
Good. Our computer system has been prepared for your arrival. You may begin transferring your data into it immediately.
I shall do so now, Master Habak. Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
Goodbye. I'm grateful for your help in this matter. Please accept this as a gift from my people.
Yeah, so I thought it was going to be a situation where we'd have to actually escort it, and like other people might show up at some point along the route and would like attack us or something.
Thankfully, no.
But I guess it just teleport us directly there.
I mean, escort missions are bullshit.
Sometimes they can be interesting, but a lot of times they tend to be executed kind of annoyingly.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, all right. I found this blaster on one of the assailants. Look at it. Look at this. What I found. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with this sort of thing. Perhaps you should take it to Lieutenant Gren. He may be of more help. All right.
Why are you sending me to the cops? The cops are not our friends. Whatever.
Okay, so
Anything else I can? Is there anything else I can do to help you?
the incident at the docks confirmed one of my fears. The gunmen were from the exchange. Zerka has hired the criminal syndicate to work against us. Go figure.
Yep. Big surprise.
Long have I suspected that Zerk and the exchange worked together, the former supplying manufactured arms to be sold via the latter's black market channels. Right. Now, with the TSF keeping a closer eye on Zerk activities, the corporation has turned to the exchange to be its fist on Citadel Station.
They must be stopped.
So we got to do something.
Naturally. Yeah. Well, what is there to be done then?
I have tried to meet with the leader of the exchange here, a Quarren called Lopak Slusk. He has refused my every invitation and allows no one inside the exchange suites. I fear he does not take us seriously. The Jedi, though, are renowned as warriors and diplomats both. Perhaps you might speak with Lopak, show him the value of restored Telos.
Isn't that the shithead we just met in the cantina?
No, we met one of the underlings for Lopak Slusk.
Oh, yeah. Like he was. I remember that name being dropped, and the person I heard it from was him. So he was the one of the underlings of that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
I told you I'm not a Jedi. Well, actually, we didn't tell him that, but again, unnecessary. Like, I'll go speak with him.
Mm-hmm. I am most grateful for your assistance. I will guide my thoughts towards your safety, and Lopak's as well. I wish harm upon no one. All right, well.
Yeah, but he's still a member of the exchange, so you know.
Time to go do harm.
He can only be so much worth our good thoughts.
Right.
Also, did you say time to go do harm?
Yeah.
Well done, Zach. Well done.
Thanks. I'm funny. Wait, this might be useful for you. Oh, wait. That's very good. We'll do that for you. Give you one of these. That's fine. I do not need anything extra. Question mark? No, I want this. No, actually, that's more useful right now. Cool. All right, so we're gonna go back now that we get to go deal with the exchange. First, though, let's go do some fun side quest. The side quest, the side quest we're gonna go do is actually the. I could have just fast traveled from there. What am I doing? Wow.
I need to type out a thing. Hopefully, it's not too loud.
No. You're good. I have to go back. Ah, shit. I keep going the wrong direction.
Zach.
Shut up.
I'm just going to say your name disappointedly until you feel shamed enough.
God, you're like my mom. I'm kidding.
Zach.
I watch Rick and Morty. That's a lie.
Ew.
That's a lie.
I know it's a lie. You are not the Rick and Morty type.
I was convinced to watch the first 2 seasons on tour with the Academy, and while I think that the show had some like merit, it was not appealing to me.
I watched like a little bit here and there, and even like watched like compilations of like best scenes, funniest scenes, and everything. And like, I have not liked anything that I've seen of it. It's just it's very just meh.
It's kind of like all right, that's something humor. Lopex. All right, hold on. Let's ask you about Batono. Do you know anything about a man named Batono? Batono, I am sorry to admit that name is unfamiliar to me. I must admit I have little interaction with other residents of this area, however. Are you sure? I like season 1 and parts of season 2. It was all kind of questionable for me, like from the get-go. Like some of it was, a little of it was funny, but most of it was just kind of like, okay, you're really reaching for some goofs and gaffs. I think
Gaffs.
It's more fun, in my opinion, to make fun of Rick and Morty than it is to watch Rick and Morty.
I think I can actually get behind that.
Right? All right.
I've seen more people make more like just funny jabs at Rick and Morty than Rick and Morty trying to be funny.
Exactly.
But that is I guess maybe just my approach to humor.
Right. Are you sure? Lorso mentioned that he spent time here in this compound. It would not be the first time Lorso was mistaken. I assure you, I've never known of a man named Paterno to spend time on our company here. Alright, now we can hit him with that sweet persuade. I'm looking for him on behalf of Lieutenant Gren. If I can locate him, it might prove the end of Zerka. I believe what you say is true, and it gladdens me to hear that it is Lieutenant Gren who is searching for him. I'm sorry that I spoke untruth to you before, Mija Zurich. Indeed, I do know of Paterno, and I know where he can be found. But even so, you must promise me that you will tell no one, not even Lieutenant Gren, without his permission. Alright.
So he did know, but we had to persuade him to be like, come on, dude. I know you know.
Correct. So now we get to either say, I will not tell, or we could say, I will not tell with a lie appended before it.
Indicator there.
Yeah.
Oh, but what is it? What does it matter, like, mechanically? Because if we could still lie and go and tell someone if we did number 1, right? Like, it doesn't really make any sense.
I don't know.
Or is it more just, or is it more just like for the role playing element of it? You can
I think it's more for the. I think it's more role playing.
Yeah, because otherwise, like, what if I pick 1, am I never allowed to turn, like, change my mind, like, or go back on my word or something? Right. Or if I pick 2, I must go back on my word. Like, yeah, that seems unlikely. So
yeah,
anyway, that's pretty much how I watch it with my friends. Being all judgy, Will sitting on while sitting on the carpet eating snacks because the cats had claimed the couch.
Stock.
You let your cats claim the couch rather than like, no, this is fucking where I sit.
I mean, you usually don't have a choice in the matter. The cat's gonna cat.
It really does show you that cats just tolerate human existence, and generally you are their pet, not the other way around.
That's a fact. Alright, I give you my word, Shoto. Very good. You see, Paterno came to us for protection, and we found him an apartment where he could hide. Jesus Christ. Alright, you'll find him in apartment C1 in the eastern portion of the residential module. I will give you the passkey to enter. Give him my apologies for revealing his place and my explanations. I hope he will not be too angry. Alright, bye. Okay, now...
We have a very comfy, floofy carpet in front of the TV.
That's good.
I am a fan of comfy, floofy carpets.
I don't have that many comfy carpets in my house. Like, the comfiest things that I own are my bed.
Beds.
And...
a comfortable bed is a very important thing.
That's true.
Which obviously is subjective to the person, because everyone has a different body, different taste to bed. But making sure you have a bed that is very comfortable for you is very important.
My bed is super tall. It's like really tall, and it's got a really thick memory foam thing on it. It's nice. My bed's nice.
If I remember correctly, like even for me, like I'm not as tall as you, but I'm still on the taller side.
Yeah.
But like I would still have to kind of like climb up a little bit just to get onto the bed.
Yeah. I like to
Which
jump.
That makes me
bed.
wonder. You like to jump. The last time I checked, Sam is on the shorter side. Do you have to pick her up and toss her onto the bed to get her on there, or does she have to fucking break out the grappling hooks and climb up?
Gotta install a little step ladder for anyone under like 5 foot, or for anyone under like 6 foot.
If anyone under 5 foot,
yeah, it's the one.
Didn't realize you kept a company of very short people. We have a Japanese style futon style bed. Is perfect. All the way on the ground.
So here we go, apartment C1.
I'm gonna get one of those, Zach. I've actually been looking at some stuff. Like before you guys get here, I'm gonna have one of those here for it'll be big enough for 2 people, so that way we will have enough space. All right, now it's just me. Harrison's still out of town. Like
Right.
I think he's actually out of the country at the moment. I think he's in Austria.
Right.
Good job running into the door, by the way.
I'm just waiting for you to finish.
I'm gonna have this place like cleaned up and everything, like the whole 9 yards, ready for you guys. So that way when you show up, you'll have a nice welcome. But
Sweet.
I intend to have additional sleeping arrangements so that everyone can be packed into this tiny apartment or townhouse.
Sweet. All right. Cool. See
Anyway, so is this where Batono is hiding?
You're not CSD. What are you doing here?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So yeah, you're Batono, right? CSD. That's
Yes.
pretty self-explanatory.
CSD?
Yeah.
What's CSD?
Zerka Security Division.
Oh, Zerka is what he said.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
not Zerka. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, we are definitely not Zerka 3.
Yep.
You're Batono, right? Just
No,
looking
you
around.
must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe I should just report you to Zerka. No, bitch.
Jesus.
Lieutenant Grant sent me to look for you.
Dole sent you. Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place.
Yes, Dole the Pineapple Company.
Bob Dole, former presidential candidate in like what, 1999 or whatever the fuck year that was.
Bob Dole ran in. Did he run against
when did
Clinton?
he run?
No.
Oh, no, he ran. Wait. Fuck.
All right, Jared, you're not playing the game. You look it up.
Okay, fine.
All right. Anyways, I'm gonna be a good boy to this boy. It's the right thing to do. You should come forward and talk.
Easier to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after.
If it's your safety you're worried about, you shouldn't. After Zerka's exposed, they won't dare move against you.
Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out.
Dude, I'll rub you out if you don't fucking get over here.
I was wondering if you were gonna make some kind of comment about that. Stock Zach over here.
Alright, the TSF can put you under its protection.
You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely.
I can protect you. It's me.
You? Look, I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I think this might be a little out of your league.
You shut your whore mouth.
Jesus Christ, dude. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You don't know where I've been. Also, do not underestimate me.
I was a Jedi.
I was a Jedi.
A Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving.
All right. Come with me.
I have killed before.
I have killed before? All right, Jared, what election was it that Bob Dole ran in?
Apparently, there's been lots of things.
I believe
For one thing, also, he died in 2021. Also, he looks like a fucking ghoul. Like when he died, like around.
Like sunken eyes and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, like pretty awful.
Yeah.
So it wasn't against Clinton. It was against Bush 1. It looks like.
Okay, it was against Herbert Walker.
So it was Bush Senior in 1988. So it was the 1988 election. That is like the main one. Though it looks like he may have had more than one. He was a major member of the Republican Party for a while, and so like he just many member like a lot of times like Senate Majority Leader and like trying to like also like having a lot of involvement with the Republican National Committee, all that kind of stuff, and also looks like having possibly more than one bid for the presidency, but in particular, yeah, like he He ran against him in the 1988 primaries.
How gay was he? Like, how much dick did he
What?
crave? How much dick did Bob Dole crave?
You know what, dude? I'm not as good as vibing that out. I would need I would need Harrison here for that one.
Because I was gonna say, like, as far as I remember, and from what I've learned over the past, what?
He was a little on the fruity side.
I mean, like, from what I've learned over the past 10 years of being more politically conscious, like, every Republican accusation is just a confession. So I'm pretty sure that he was just an old gay man.
Well, I mean, could you have been a Republican from Texas and not had something going on? Not Texas, Kansas. Like a Republican from Kansas and not had something going on there.
Probably wanted to fuck choir boys. Anyways. Right.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I am ready to get violent. All right, come with me.
Apparently.
All right, we're going.
Lead the way. I'll watch your back.
Yeah, you will. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. The men have appeared.
Can you stop making strange, vaguely sexual
if I'm not
sounds?
mistaken, you've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
Oh, no.
It doesn't matter who
The
I am.
Brits are here.
It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lawso sent me to take care of some unfinished business.
Well, it'd be really funny if we just did not take him seriously on the side. It's like it's okay. He's a Brit. Don't worry about him.
Don't worry. He's British. He can't hurt you.
He doesn't have the balls.
All right.
Larso isn't taking Batono anywhere. No, let's not tell him where we're taking him. Let's he's not taking him. Like, get the fuck out of my way.
We weren't planning on taking him anywhere anyways.
I was planning on committing murder right now. Now.
Pew, pew, pew.
Now I get him.
So this is an escort mission.
We need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
You're right, let's go. Not really. It was just that one encounter, and then we leave.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
Okay.
I like the way that escort missions are handled in this game, where it's like, you get the one encounter that there was like, and then you just fuck off to wherever you go after you finish it. I like that.
This guy's basically been under, like, witness protection, like, this entire time.
Basically, yeah.
He's been in the witness protection program all along.
I have to hand it to you. I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
Of course not.
Alright, let's
hate to interrupt this reunion, but there's nothing else. I should go.
Yeah, let's just Commander Shepard our way out of this situation. I should go.
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back as well.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the
You're
favor
fine.
someday.
Sweet. $300.
I was just gonna ask. I don't think you've ever really watched The Simpsons, but are you familiar with one of like the classic episodes of like Bart? It's just one of those sideshow Bob things where like he's going after Bart, but like so the whole family has to go into the witness protection program. But like while they're in the process of like relocating to their new home, Homer has a T-shirt that says "Witness Protection Program" on it.
That's really funny.
It's so silly.
That's
Just
very
like
silly.
really.
That's good. That's good. That's some good shit. Oh, wait. Now that we've done that, now we're here. We're gonna go talk to Gren real quick.
We just talked to Gren.
We gotta go back and talk to him again. Sorry.
Fine.
It's fine. All right.
I
dog.
still don't really like him, but okay.
Something I can help you with?
Oh wait, do we tell him that we found those two bounties, like, or the two dudes?
Well, it's like.
What is it?
All right, I have some information about the escaped criminals. First off.
What have you discovered?
They're working for Zerka.
Yeah.
Gone to the fucking surface.
Exactly. The criminals made a deal with
they
Jana
do.
Lorso to be smuggled to the
be
restoration
smuggled.
zones. Correct.
Damn that woman. Do you have any proof?
I was there in the room.
Yeah, I mean, literally, that's look at number 2. I was there when it happened.
I was in the room. They walked
I
right
wish
by
that
me
were
and I
enough.
said, "Hey,
To finger
the
Zerka,
dudes."
we need hard
To
proof.
what, Zerka?
As far as the killers go, we need them
Oh.
dead or alive. Our jurisdiction doesn't stretch out to the restoration zones. If you find anything else out, let me know.
All right.
Dude, the last thing
What
I
is it?
want to be doing is fingering Zerka.
All right. I have a blaster I'd like you to look at. Look at this.
A blaster.
Oh, right.
I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this?
I was ambushed by thugs. And,
Thugs.
Yeah, and one
The
of the
dock
attack
module.
one of the attackers was carrying this.
Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications. You say you
They took the orange little piece of plastic off of the muzzle of the gun so that you don't know that it's fake anymore. Now a kid could get shot by a cop thinking it's a real gun.
Right, exactly. That is disturbing news. Why is it disturbing news? Tell me, Dole.
When off-world
Because
weapons
it's
are
the
transported
exchange.
out to Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF. This confirms my fear that there is a source of black market weapons and components here on the station. I could use your help
course there
getting
would
to the
be.
bottom of it.
Wherever there are, like, wherever there is a market, wherever capitalism or some other market, like economy, like creates like some kind of social arrangement like this, there will always be illegal activities. That's just what happens. Why are you surprised?
All right, perhaps I could help
Fools!
you. Yeah, perhaps I could help you find the source of these goods.
A relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You'd be compensated, of course.
Correct. I would be
That's
compensated.
right. You're gonna fucking pay me.
You're gonna give me my sweet rupees. All right, I'll see what I can do.
Great.
When
First
did
thing
this
I would
become
suggest
Zelda?
is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See if anyone on the station knows something about it, or at least reacts suspiciously. There's more than a few people around here I'd suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck. Let me know if you find the source of the blaster.
All
right.
Show it discreetly. Like what? We just like go up to some random person like, hey, check this out. You just show them the fucking gun and just see what reactions you get.
It's like, hey, have you seen this? Oh, this thing. Right, yeah. I forget that this happens all the time. Asking questions is a dangerous hobby, Spacer. You'd be better off keeping your nose in your own business instead of someone else's. You never know when you'll end up dead. Get my meaning? Fortunately for you, you won't get a chance to learn that lesson.
Yeah, we should kill this man.
Why are you
No,
punching
I don't
me?
go poking my nose in other people's business. That's what I do with my sword.
Right. Does he have anything on him? No? You bitch. Alright. Fuck you.
That's what we should rename our sword. Our sword is business, and so we go sticking it in people.
I made
In
that
other
joke about
people's,
my penis last night.
What?
Oh my god. I literally
Stace-
made that joke about my dick.
About
Oh
your
my
dick?
god. Yeah.
My dick is named Penis, and I go sticking
My
it.
dick is named Penis? Jerry.
Listen, dude, it's fucking 10:30 at night, okay?
My dick is named Penis.
I meant to say my dick is named Business.
Have I shown you Penis? Oh, Penis is what I named my dick.
Or conversely, what you could do it is you name your penis Nose, and then you name the person in the hole into which you put it in the business, and then sticking your nose in someone's business. That's another way you could do it. Tell me I'm wrong, Zach. Don't give me that fucking look.
I'm gonna go to. Okay, so
Come
remember the
is
dudes?
what you meant to say.
Remember the
I
dudes?
remember the dudes.
All right. Remember how this guy's kind of a
Fucking-
shady fuckhead?
Zach over here trying to ignore me when I'm talking about the naming of dicks and holes.
You're the one who said I'm gonna name my dick Penis. I can't believe you would just out yourself like that.
What? Naming the dick Penis?
Yeah, dude. Anyways.
You know what, Zach?
Yeah?
I never knew it would come to this.
never knew it would come at all.
Wow, you take an eternity to come. Oh wait, what was it? No, I knew you would come eventually.
I knew you would come. All right.
Anyway,
so
party posting aside.
So we talked to this man. All right, and we could just show it in the gun and be like, ah, look, have you seen this gun?
Did you sell it?
Yeah, give it here and let me take a look at it. Yes, that's very interesting. Very good craftsmanship. But no, I can't tell you anything about it other than that it is a holdout blaster. Upgraded.
Upgraded, not modified, upgraded. Choice of words. Yeah,
Yeah.
This guy has no scruples, does he?
No. So we could just, out him. I think there's something you're not telling me.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that. And why would this be of interest to you? So,
have I introduced you to business? It's the thing I'm carrying.
Have I introduced you to penis? That's what I named my penis.
Shut the fuck up.
So the way to get in on his good side is 2, I think, saying, I heard that there is a healthy trade in black market goods on the Citadel, and I'd like to get involved.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Then we should talk, for I have what you might call a certain interest in this business.
Right.
Are you an idiot?
Are you a fucking idiot?
So that
you just incriminated yourself. I'll report you to the TSF.
So that
no, we're not going to get anywhere if we do that.
Exactly. The way to get in is, I think, number 2. I'd like to help you with your smuggling operation.
Right.
I see. It's gotten more difficult to operate as of late, and I could always use the help.
Yeah, so this guy is pretty unscrupulous, I guess, but he's also kind of an idiot, so
yes.
that works to our advantage.
Accurate. Alright, so what can I do for you? Basically, there are 3 items I need to fill up my next shipment. These from the Pecani plant from the Ithorian's Vivarium, a personal shield unit being kept in their docking bay, and medical supplies from the medical unit and residential await too. But for starters, I need the plant sample. I'll try to find more about where the other 2 are being held when I get the leaves.
Really? We have to steal from the Ithorians?
Oh, no, we don't. There's a couple of ways to do this. So, have you been to Ithorian Haven? Yes, I have. I've been there. Then you must already know about their vivarium, where they cultivate the flora they import from other systems to be transported on the surface. The Ithorians are mostly concerned with the various plant species in relation to cultivating the surface of Telos. What they don't know is that a few of their plant specimens have other uses. Like
getting fucking high.
Are you talking about heroin?
Off.
There are buyers that would be willing to pay large sums of credits for extracts of them. Restricted imports, da-da-da-da. Because of their status, the Ithorians are able to bypass these regulations, which presents us with a unique opportunity. Okay.
Yes, ever the opportunist, I see.
So you just need to walk in there and download a plant? All this trouble for a few potted plants? Yeah, alright, which one you want? 1, 2, 3.
I kind of like to. All this trouble for a few potted plants.
Not even a whole one. Just a few leaves of a particular specimen, the Pecani plant. The Ithorians are extremely protective of the plants, so don't expect they'll just let you take it. After all, if it were that easy, I wouldn't need you to do it for me, would I? Alright. I'll be back when I have them. Excellent. Cool. So, there are a couple of ways of going about this. Number 1, so he gave us the list of the 3 things: the plant in the Ithorian compound, the shield in their docking bay, and the third one was some medical supplies in the medical module near the Ithorian compound. But
okay.
So we could go get those. We can get them one at a time and bring them back and make them, make it really slow. We could go get all 3 of them at once, bring them back, make it a little bit quicker, or my favorite solution to this puzzle. So we talked to Gren, right? And said,
what is it?
We're going to go back to Gren.
Yeah. Okay. His body's still there.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
The fucking mask guy just like, yeah, it's just going to fucking rot there, I guess.
Right, exactly. So we go back to
Kono's
Gren.
Also still here.
Yeah, so Gren asked us to go look for it, so we found the information. Now we go back to Gren and say, hey, Thanks for the yawn, buddy. Let's chat with you.
Yeah.
Something I
Look,
can
he's
help
a
you
sleepy boy. He's got lots of work to do.
You're right. Sandman wants me to get 3 things for him, then he'll make a shipment. So, there you go.
If we knew when he was going to make a shipment, then we could catch him. What are the 3 things he needs?
And then we just tell him leaves from the plant, their prototype shield unit, and medical supplies.
All that? If that's the size and substance of his usual shipments, it helps explain quite a bit. It will take some time for me to assemble those.
And then sometime later...
All right, everything's here. Take these to Samhan. After that, come back to me and tell me the exchange has been made, and I'll go to the dock module to wait for him. If he won't let you leave until the transaction's completed, go with him. I'll post one of my men near the docking bay, and if he spots you, he'll summon me. Understood?
So, we could do it on our own, is what you're saying. Or we could just go to the lieutenant. He'll procure all of the supplies that we need in specifically an attempt or for the purpose of catching this guy.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, so I'm forgetting. Was this guy was catching the smuggler part of working with the cops or something?
No, this was brought upon us when we showed Gren the blaster, because we were trying to figure out, weird, this blaster is illegal. Who gave this man the gun?
Gotcha. Oh, holy crap!
Yeah.
Fucking angry nerdbird.
He's here.
Oh my god. It has been an amount of time that I do not remember how long.
It's been an unnaturally long amount of time.
Hello and welcome. Also, ad is in progress. I don't know if they can even hear us.
Ah, sad. Okay, that's fine.
All right. Hello. In case they can see that.
Correct. All right.
Excuse me.
So we'll get out of here. I understand. Just make sure you're there, buddy.
I'll be there, don't worry. You just make sure you get him to the docking bay. We have to catch him in the act.
Okay. Sick. And bada bing, bada boom.
Zach, we have to attack him.
We have to attack him.
I hear you just fine. Okay, good. Yes, hello and welcome. His fucking dead body is still. Is it ever gonna despawn?
When we leave the module, yes, but we haven't left the module since he's attacked us.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, Angry Nerdbird. Welcome to our just casual stream here of KOTOR 2. Just taking down criminals, horny posting, and bemoaning the death of Twitch. Just an average weekend evening.
So we got our supplies from Grand. We can go back to Samhan. Welcome back. All right, I've got the items you were looking for. Look at this. Incredible. This is quite a windfall. I wish I had employed your services earlier. With all this, I'll be able to have the shipment ready and go to the dock. If you could you escort me to the Zerka docking bay? I don't wish to take any chances. Whoops, I clicked off the game. All right.
God damn it, Zach.
All right, so...
But of course he does it out of Zerka because, Zerka.
Exactly.
Should we just go?
Yeah, we could just go. Just do the thing. Yeah,
okay.
Sure. When do we leave? No point in wasting time. Let's go. All right.
Vámonos.
And we gotta wait for the loading screen. Yeah, so there we go. That's a whole ass side quest completed already.
Amazing.
Amazing.
But it's not over yet, is it?
It's not over just yet, because we're going to the docks.
We still have to,
About
time
time
see
you
the
showed
whole...
up, Saman. Get your things
conclusion.
loaded. I'm already behind schedule.
Alright, it'll only take a moment. No need to get so worked up over it.
You don't understand how it
Man,
is
you
with
can
Zerka.
hear the
When the process stops
voice.
working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked, do we?
I could do this
The faster
fast
we get
if you
this
helped.
loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
Stop right there. You're all under arrest and your possessions will be seized as evidence.
This is ridiculous. The TSF cannot just barge in here as they please.
That's enough, Samhan. Don't bother protesting your innocence. We know all about your business thanks to our friend here.
Why'd you give us away?
I know.
God damn it. Also,
here's your different degrees of bootlicking.
yeah, like what the what yeah, like also what the fuck cops would say like, and we figured it out all because of this reason or whatever. Like that's not how anything works.
I know, right? So
It's like the opposite of the Scooby-Doo villain. Like, and I would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for
for your meddling.
What can I the offer was better. You're meddling what?
Your meddling penis named Penis.
Are you going to live that down like anytime soon?
I'm never gonna let you live that down. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna keep banging on about that until the day I die.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
That was so funny.
Sure. Glad I could help. Nah. What can I say? Their offer was better. I'm just glad to be rid of this scum. I don't really like any of these comments. Like these responses. But whatever, I'll let you choose. Up to you.
I'll lick the boot just a little bit. Glad I could be of help, Lieutenant. What? You set me up. I will see you burn for
Got
this.
a grenade. Take him down.
Okay.
Got a grenade?
Everyone down.
Oh, that is a grenade.
Is there any way to not fight him?
I surrender. I surrender. Arrest me and put you in your force cage. I have no desire to continue this
my
fight.
way. All of you, come with me.
There we go.
I was gonna say, like, was there any way to avoid that fight? But I guess he surrenders.
No, there's no way to avoid that fight, unfortunately.
Now there's only one merchant in that place, and I wonder what he says now that we've like his brother's been arrested for criminal activity.
It's good fucking riddance.
I feel like he'd probably say, I mean, I knew it was eventually going to catch up to him at some point.
Right. This is a foolish error you have made. You cannot hope to keep me here.
I think you may be overconfident of your chances, Samhan. We now have evidence of your smuggling operation, and even the Council cannot ignore that. Again, I have you to thank. Without your assistance, it would have been impossible for us to place Samhan under arrest.
It was necessary to remove this criminal. No, I'm not interested in the bootlicking. If you want to thank me, critics will do fine. I think it would have been easier to just kill him. Again, I don't like any of these responses.
You want two? Maybe? Two?
Sure.
I promise to pay you handsomely for your assistance, and I'll keep my word. Now I must attend to my other duties. Again, thank you for your help.
Thank you for the $500. Sweet.
Oh wait, with a bunch more money, shouldn't we go free that slave?
We can, but I'm waiting for a... I'm like low-key, high-key waiting for a level up so I can up my persuade.
What the fuck is that comment?
Boots.
I'm not sure if that counts as horny posting or not.
So there are a couple more things that we can do on Telos. There's this.
Evan Hawk, stolen. Yeah, I know it's fucking stolen. Stop reminding me.
Stop. You're only making me cry more.
Yes, I know my car was stolen. Thanks for rubbing it in.
Okay, so I do want to get this out of the way. Not the Hera thing, but looky. It's your favorite, Jared. It's my favorite too. Swoop racing.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's just like his name was Race Master. I'm like, sir.
I'm the race master. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. That's right. You're nothing. I'm the superior.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Like, I just saw that. I was like, care to explain yourself, game?
Mr. Race Master. Master of race.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
So.
Oh my god. Anyway. Oh
Right.
yeah, it's a swoop race. So they have this in this game too?
Yeah, so we're gonna, of course, like, it's really fresh. What is new advancements? You can jump.
Yeah, there's...
Right. Shut up. Okay, cool. What are the track records? 41
It's a
seconds.
dangerous
44
sport,
seconds.
no doubt. Are you just
Okay.
skipping through everyone's? What are you doing? Why are you skipping everything?
He's just telling me the track time. So the fastest
No,
time.
no. There was a lot more. Like, you know, Atten was saying stuff too.
Was...
I didn't see what people were saying.
Well, I want to get through the swoop racing real quick. Let me run this course for free. Thanks. I'm gonna do a quick practice run so you can see what's different. So Atten, it boils down basically to saying like, okay, it's a little bit different because there are vents that propel you and you can jump. But it's like, it's the exact same basically. You know, so there's the mine. Avoid the steam. There's the thing, and watch this. Woo!
Zach getting the zoomies. Oh, he's getting something.
Ah, whoopsies. Shit.
You have lost this race.
That's fine. That's why this is a practice run. That's why I asked for the practice run first, because I knew I was gonna fuck up, because I forgot how different the swoop racing is in this game. It's pretty different.
We can become a swoop racing champion just like before.
Yes, we can. Which
just like with Darth Kitty.
Yes, exactly. All right.
Darth Cutie or whatever the fuck. Cutie, not Kitty. We have Chef Kitty, who is called Darth Cutie.
Chef Cutie and Darth Kitty.
That's right.
Cute Kitty
They're
and
really
Chef
interchangeable.
Chefy. All right, a time.
Yeah, I know you say Darth Cutie, but you also could just be Darth Kitty. There's also that. Meow. So now you're actually gonna go for money.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna actually
don't
try.
fuck it up.
No, don't worry. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just
You
gotta
lose all of our money through gambling, Zach.
I'm not even gambling. There's no gambling. Why is this minigame so loud?
Didn't you have to pay money to do this just now?
No, I got out of it because I said, hey, trust me, I'm a good racer. Watch me. I said, fucking watch me, Scrub Lord. I'm ripped. I've hit everyone so far. Cool. I missed that one, but just boom, boom. A little more boost, please. Shit. Missed both of those. It's okay. Oh, look at the speed. Oh, yeah. Easy dub. Easy dub. Easy dub. I just beat all the track records in one race.
Under 40 seconds?
Yes.
That counts as the record. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm just remembering some of the other ones where we had to get like less than 20 or something.
Yeah. You are the swoop racing champion of the Citadel Station with a time of 38:33. What's my prize? Oh, of course, your prize. Your reward for achieving is $500.
Amazing.
So I got a free $500.
Between that and the 500 that Gren just gave us, have an extra 1,000 money.
We have $3,500.
Hell yeah! Let's go drop 2,000 of that over the dude and free the girl.
Let's not yet. I want to bet that we can get it down to 1,500 if we persuade. I want to bet that we can. So to do that, we need to. Okay. So if we go to our journal, right, the only other thing that we have is this one, right? So we have to go to speak to Lopak Slusk. But we can't get to Lopak Slusk. Yet.
That is such a strange name.
Don't worry about it. He's a strange man. But we did speak to someone who has a direct connection to Lopak Slusk, and that would be Luxa. Yep. So we're gonna talk to Luxa real quick and get our foot in the door.
Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit?
Depends. What do you want to talk about?
Do you want number 2 then? What do you want?
Sure. Or perhaps who are you?
Okay,
Well, I guess we know who she is, but 2.
Uh-huh.
What do you want?
So forward. I like that.
Oh my
I handle
God.
vice. You know, spice, gambling, the good things in life. For the local exchange boss, Lopak Slusk.
Right.
Your exchange?
Apparently.
That's a list of my favorite things. All right, number 1, your exchange.
Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That Squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of them.
Yeah, what do you, or what does this have to do with, no, well, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Look, are you really Jedi?
Maybe. Wait, lie? I guess it is a lie because we're not technically, yeah.
Yeah.
It was, but not anymore. Like, that is the truthful answer, I suppose. Not that I'm sure it'll help us in this situation, but whatever.
Exactly. This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem a very capable sort. Tell me, are you a capable sort?
Yes, Mommy.
Capable... capable in what exactly?
No, I don't think so at the bottom.
The capable sort, like, that's very open-ended. What do you mean exactly? That can mean a lot of things.
So number 2 then?
What does it have to do with? What does that have to do with anything?
I think you're even tougher than you look, Jedi or not. So here it is. Help me with Lopak Slusk, and I'll keep the exchange off your back. And find your missing ship.
How do you know about that? Do you have anything to do with it?
I mean...
But yeah, but is that what she's implying? Like, kill her boss?
Yeah, let's deal with, and by deal with, we mean murder.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I mean, she mentioned that she, doesn't see eye to eye with him, but I'm curious here. What's your problem with Slusk?
What, besides his being your typically slimy Quarren?
Racist.
Slusk works for Goto, out of Nar Shaddaa. Now this Goto, he's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers. Goto keeps the Squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. Yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Goto doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopak Slusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help.
She's looking pretty dark.
Correct.
But hey, but at least she is open and honest about it. And you know what? I can respect that.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean she's good in any capacity, but I at least will respect a someone who is like antagonistic, or I guess she's not an antagonist, but like someone who has sleazy, unscrupulous motivations, as long as they're just like, yeah, that's just how it is, as opposed to people who try to like, turn it around some way, like the Zerka woman, who's like, is just a hypocrite.
Right, exactly.
Like, at least this woman's not a hypocrite. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Right. So, are we in for it then? Number 2, how would this work?
Yeah, how would this work?
I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal?
That sounds good enough.
All
I
right.
will put it that way.
It's a deal.
We'll speak again then. Best of luck, beautiful.
Mommy?
Alright. Mommy? Mommy?
Mother!
That's
Just
my
continue.
celebratory clean diaper. Alright.
Yeah, she is definitely into us. She just keeps calling us beautiful.
Dude,
Would it matter what gender of character we choose, or will she always kind of hit on us?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, you've only played a female, haven't you?
I've played a dude. The first
you
time I
have?
played this
Oh.
game, I played a dude.
But you just don't remember.
I just don't remember. It's been a while. Every other
Well,
playthrough.
maybe you should fucking remember.
Maybe you.
Okay, now that guy's body's gone.
No. We're
Or
in a different
module.
We're in a different part of the module.
I guess it must be one of those like reused kind of like sections of the map that looks very similar to one of the others.
Yeah. I mean, it is also a space station, so it kind of makes sense why it would look kind of samey.
I guess.
Yeah.
As long as you just don't have to spend too much time here.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where we're going. The door with
I
the...
do not approve of this alliance we have formed with Chodo Habat and his Ithorians.
Oh, God.
Why?
All right. Yeah, let's go.
Kreia, I thought you were... I thought you... Like, I don't need your approval, Kreia. Like, I thought we... I thought Kreia was supposed to be, you know, not an impediment to, like, doing good. Why is she getting in the way?
She's...
God damn it.
All right.
Why is that?
Why is that?
Habat has
why
an
is
agenda,
that?
and he hopes to tie you into it to use you to his own ends.
Sure. But, yeah, like... But that doesn't mean he intends to harm.
Right.
Like, it doesn't... Even if he has a goal and a mission, doesn't mean that he's malicious.
It doesn't mean that that goal is necessarily counter to ours.
Yeah.
Number one, then?
I don't sense he intends us harm.
Be that as it may, it would be best if you avoided such needless entanglements. You are too valuable to be caught up in the struggles of this planet.
Okay, cryptic woman. Shadow needs our help, and I will give it. Unless that is gonna upset her.
That's not that. So the way we'll talk about this more later, and it's there's a reason. Number 2 is the one that we should go for. Perhaps you are right, but we need his help at least for the time being. I just bite your penis named penis, and we'll go with 2.
Why would I bite it?
Because you're kinky.
Listen,
like that.
Zach, Zach, you don't know what the fuck I'm into. Also, Zach, I still have the bottom 2 ribs of my rib cage intact, so I am not capable of sucking my own dick, let alone biting it.
We'll just break them when they come to Florida. It's okay.
No, bitch.
All right, we need his help at least for the time being.
True, he may be able to help us locate the Ebon Hawk, but still, you must be vigilant.
All right, thanks, Kreia.
Well, it looks like we may not even need him for when it comes to getting the hawk back.
Right.
That'll
Let's see.
we'll have we'll have the mommy to help us out with that. Exchange thug. Well, I'm glad it also just says exactly who this guy is on his name tag.
Talk to this boy. You have no business with the exchange. Get out of here. Right.
Who said I didn't have any business? Luxa sent me. Is that what we're here for, right?
Yeah, Luxa sent me.
Open the door or you're dead.
Bye ribs.
No, bad kitty. I like my ribs where they are, inside me.
Oh, they can stay inside you if they're broken. All right.
Okay, Zach, come on.
Luxa sent me.
Yes.
I hope you know what you're getting into, human. Vula, a human is here to see Slusk. Everything checks out. Please open the door. And then he runs away. Bye. Alright, save and then...
I should get out of here.
Alright. I like my ribs like I like my girls, rigid and inside of me.
Wow.
That's funny.
Or you can take them out and have them, you can have a barbecue. Sorry, I don't feel like eating my ribs or anybody else's. But wow. Great post there, Angry Nerd Bird.
I'm terribly sorry,
Rigid and
but there must
inside
be
me.
some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
All right. So,
would she be susceptible to the Force?
I mean, does she look like she's of weak mind?
I mean, probably if she's a grunt.
So we could
for the exchange.
Yeah, we could do 1 or 2. Let's try the regular persuade first, and if not, then we can resort to the force persuade.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Why else would I have been sent in? Perhaps the mistake is in the system.
Well, very well. What was your name?
Mitra Sirik. Gonna come.
Excuse me. Lopak Slusk's appointment has arrived. Please open the inner door. There you are. Have a good day.
Thanks. Bye. And then, like, all these dudes are just like, it's like, we will leave soon, not fight you. You go now. And while I'm here, I can go over here, pop a hot nasty save, and, oh! Dude in a cage, dude in a cage, dude in a cage. Oh, hello, buddy.
Thorium.
You come to torment me like the others? Why, yes. Yes, I have.
Who are you? I have come to stab you.
Alright, yeah. Why are you here? Then perhaps you will free me. I was placed in here by 2 large Gamorreans, and I do not know the reason why. They have not fed me and will not allow me to return to my herd. Alright. How do I do that?
Well, we don't know who this guy is.
He's just an Athorian from the herd. There must be a security panel somewhere. Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
No, Chef Kitty, we have not come to hurt the Athorians.
We have not come? Speak for yourself, idiot.
Yes, I'm sorry. I shouldn't speak for you. But then again, you're the tough nut to crack, right? So
I am.
Eventually you'll come, but eventually is not now.
That's true. You've got a lot of nerve coming here, Jedi. With the bounty we've got on your kind, what do you want?
I really do not like the look of that guy's face.
So we've got,
I've come to hurt everyone. Wow.
We've got a huge number of options. I think.
Yes, but Chef is going full villain mode in the chat right now. I mean, you need to chill. What do you want? You dead. I mean, we don't need to say who sent us. We don't need to say it was Lexa.
No, we could also say I'm here representing the Athorians, or my favorite is number 3. Just like, man, I just want my shit back.
I want my shit back. I don't imagine that's gonna get us out of the fight, though.
No. Are you down for 3, though? Or...
Sure. Give me back my fucking car.
I literally just want to leave. Please, for the love of God. You... What? I don't have any ship of yours, human. The Ebon Hawk. Luxa said you stole it.
Oh, that ship.
Alright, you want to say that, number 1?
Sure.
Luxa said you stole it. I'm sure she did, hoping you'd walk right in here. You've been played, human. Enough of this. Kill her and anyone with her.
With pleasure.
Oh, it's that guy. Kill him.
I mean, yeah. My favorite thing to do is...
She actually didn't tell us that he took our ship. She just said she'd help us get it.
She did not. Yes, that is correct.
She just said that she would help us get our ship back, but of course they probably had something to do with it being stolen.
Right. That would be the assumption, right? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Uh-oh.
No, just don't die, okay?
I don't have any med kits.
Zach? Buddy.
Okay, well, RCC you later, I guess.
Well, you still got 2 people up, so how about you? That guy went down pretty easy. So much for being one of
Say the
the
word. I hear you.
I hear
what is
you,
it, like
yes.
one of
I
the
hear
strongest people here, or whatever he was going about.
I know, right? Like, what a little bitch.
Yeah, he went down pretty easy.
What a little dumbass
Okay.
bitch.
I was gonna say you'll slowly gain your health back, right? So.
Yeah.
A lab station. Oh,
Yeah.
can
So
we
this is.
can we create medicine here?
We can. We can create.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say pheromones?
Pheromone package. Yeah.
Why can we create pheromone packages? What would we
can.
possibly
This
need
is,
that for?
This is breakdown actually. Okay, so we can actually create a bunch of these. We can create 5 advanced med packs.
Okay, well, make sure you don't. I imagine it's gonna take more resources than a normal one, so don't blow your load too much on the advanced ones.
But the advanced ones heal twice as much as the normal ones.
Okay, but it is sometimes good to have padding on smaller consumables.
How much? What's my vitality?
To attract the sexy. I'm glad somebody gave an answer there. Thank you, Chef Kitty. Like, why else would we need a pheromone package except to make people become hot for us?
Right. All right. Cool. So everyone
Or
in my
as you
party
put it,
currently
to attract the sexy.
Everyone in my
Everyone
party
in your
currently
party
has over 150 hit points. So we have a
they're not gonna
shitload
attack
of hit
us.
points. Yeah. Old Poppy
But
save.
Gamorrean boss.
That's it. Luxa said you were strong. I will get you inside. We will see how strong you are. Boss, Matu is here with Kubis from the door. You want to see him now? Yes, I will send him in. Bye. What? Whoever let you back here better be dead, or they'll be wishing they were when my droids are through with you. Beep, 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 beep. Let me just,
Bodyguard droid. Kill these robots.
There we go. That's what I'm talking
Where
about.
that came from?
Bam. You've handled yourself well getting this far, but you should think things over carefully. I can be a very valuable ally.
Yeah, that's what they all
Just
say.
what is it you want? To join the exchange? Money?
You dead.
I love the, I just want you to leave the Ithorians alone.
I've done all of this just so that
Like,
I can tell you that.
Are you down?
For what?
For number 1? I just want you to leave Brittany alone.
Will that involve sparing him?
No. Unfortunately...
Oh. No. I want a purple pet hamster. If you don't have that, we have no deal.
It's true.
You go with 1? Like,
Yeah.
leave them alone.
Leave them alone. Really? All this trouble just for that? It seems we have some visitors. I was wondering when you'd show up, Luxa.
Slusk.
I assume this was all you're doing?
I may have had a hand in this, yes.
I suppose I should have known. You always were an ambitious one. Enough with that, though. On to the business at hand. I don't think it's possible that all of us will be leaving this room alive.
Again, keeps talking about the business. It's in our hand. I told you, our sword needs to be called business. Can't we talk about this and come to an agreement? No, I don't think that's going to happen here. Don't worry about Luxa. I'll be taking care of her soon enough. Wait, so you can turn on Luxa too?
Yeah. You can be a real son of a bitch.
That's right. I'm here to finish the job. I'm not looking for a fight. All these kind of seem crappy on some level.
Yeah, I think it's 2 or 4. Like 2 is just
Yeah.
like attack Slusk, which
Those
is...
are the least crappy, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
Should we just say, "I'm here to finish the job" or something?
We could say I'm not looking for a fight. It's like listen, I didn't.
It won't matter.
Like I came here to talk. I'm not looking for a fight. And he says,
I guess it's just like they say. If you want something done right, do it yourself.
I guess she wasn't impressed there.
And now we're fighting everybody.
Oh
no, we're
wait,
fighting.
what?
We're fighting just Slusk. Or
No,
we're fighting
no,
just
he's on our
Luxa.
side. Oh, what? Oh, that's not what I was expecting. What?
That's not what I was
Why are we
expecting
fighting?
either. I forgot. Okay, well, good thing I made a quick save right before entering the room.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, wait, like, do it yourself. Like, that actually doesn't sound good at all. I'm actually gonna kill us. Like, what?
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. That's why we quick saved. I've been getting very good at like touching the quick save button at every possible moment.
I've noticed you've been doing it a lot lately.
It's pretty good. All right, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Right away, and he opens up the door and goes like, "What the fuck?" And then, excuse me while I just break your droids real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, like it does. Like I feel like there's a little bit better writing overall, but there are occasionally some dialogue options that just don't. It's
like
still hard to know, like, what do you mean in like, or what is the outcome of saying this?
Right. So, all right, cool. Shut up. All right, cool. I think
Here to finish the job, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm here to finish the job. No, wait. Don't kill me. You can be my right hand. The position's just become available.
Does he have like horns? Not thorns. Horns coming out of his nostrils, by the way, or like his nose?
No, he's an octopus man.
Oh, that's what you called him, a squid.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I'm going to turn.
Deal. No.
I'm going to turn down your offer, Slusk. Goodbye. I see. In that case, that'll be the last mistake you ever make. Yeah, he's an octopus man.
Now we're actually fighting. It makes more sense now that we're not facing Luxa, because notice how like the camera was already behind us looking at Luxa.
Exactly.
That's all wrapped up.
But here it didn't do
I've got
that.
to thank you for your help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird how that turned out before.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I get the feeling if we say we want the exchange off the Citadel, she's not going to like that.
Unfortunately, we don't have any other options.
Oh, we don't?
No. And that's...
Good. No. Oh, one down. One Zeltron? What does that mean?
That's her race. She's a Zeltron.
Oh, so we have to kill her anyway.
Basically, like, here, if we choose
then
number...
why did they give us 3 different options there if it all comes down to the same thing?
3 different flavors of oops. All right. So this is like, yeah, the thing that I don't like about the Citadel station quest is like this, to me,
is too scripted.
It's so scripted, and in my opinion, it's way worse than Paragus. Like, Paragus is great because it's a whole ass murder mystery, and it's like fun to piece together. And then you come here, and it's just like, oops. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly that. Oops, all violence.
Apparently.
Yeah.
All of these lead to the exact same outcome, and if that's the case, then why even have there be an option, or why even allow there to be options?
Right.
Just
right,
the
right,
way
right.
we.
That's
Speak for yourself, Chef Kitty.
That's like why I don't like Citadel Station that much. This is probably my least favorite part of the second game.
Okay, one. I just want the exchange off the Citadel.
It's a shame I have to turn you down after you asked so nicely, but no.
I don't want to hurt you.
Slusk's dead, but Godo's still my boss. I'm shipping you to Nar Shaddaa, Jedi. Dead or alive. If you don't want to defend yourself, that's your choice.
Unfortunate.
I like how all the Gamorreans
Looks
just
like we have
clumped
to-
up right here, conveniently.
Makes them easier to be shocked.
Yep. Oh shit! They attacked me. They came for me. Why is Atten? What are you doing, buddy?
Does he not have any weapons? Again, he keeps switching to having no hand weapons, dude.
No
Like,
hands.
Yes.
Wait,
no
stop.
hand weapons.
Yeah, no hands.
Say the word.
There we go. Bro.
Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea after all.
Wait, why are you talking to him now? Hey,
Okay.
don't point your fucking guns at me,
So-
piece of shit.
Atten's whole thing was like, once we get the ship, we should go to Nar Shaddaa to disappear. Remember? Like that was his whole thing.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's what the exchange controls.
That's
Like,
where the exchange
they
is.
control that planet.
And as it turns out,
and they want us.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, not a. Oh, you changed your mind, Atten?
Did we just see what happened? The Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone.
They don't have to know that we killed him.
Right.
We just killed everyone who's here, unless there's still some Gamorreans outside who we need to take care of. But then, isn't there the whole argument that, you know, right on his doorstep is the place he would least suspect to find us?
That's kind of the angle that like I would
keep
approach
your
it
enemies
from.
keep your enemies closer.
Yeah, friends close and enemies closer. Did you hear that, Jared? I'm fucking coming for you.
I heard everything before the word coming.
Oh, I said I'm coming for you.
No,
That was a threat. I'm threatening you.
I was just trying to make the joke that, like, I heard you say everything about you're gonna come, but nothing else.
Did you hear that, Jared? I'm coming. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I know you are. We can't worry about that now. We need to get off the station first. Let's get out of here. Before someone comes to see what happens. Remember, as a part of this as I am.
I kind of like one personally.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we need to get out the station first.
Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, we'll burn that bridge when we get there.
We'll burn that bridge?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. All right, skills. Finally.
Everybody's dead, except so a few more Gamorreans. And there's that one, like, receptionist lady.
Right. Destroy droid.
Yeah,
a very good
this
power.
definitely was an oops all violence quest.
A little bit, yeah.
What do you mean a little bit? Everyone's dead.
A little bit. Oopsies.
Okay, I guess everyone being dead counts as only a little bit, but whatever.
Just a little bit. Why does Kreia have 5 persuade? That's so bizarre. Well,
someone who can talk telepathically in your mind, I feel like that should have some amount of persuasion.
I guess.
Just my hunch.
Yeah.
Okay, what the hell was I doing over
What
here?
do you recommend? Toughness? No, I don't need Kreia with toughness yet. I master dueling. There we go. That would be good. Powers. Let's give her this. That's important. And let's give her. Ooh. Let's do kill. That's good.
Wait, there's just an ability called kill?
There's just an ability called kill, exactly. It's really good.
That's a very unflattering angle of Atten. Like the
crotch first angle.
Just like slightly below, and the way it looks like he's kind of puckering his face a little bit, just like.
He's got like duck lips.
Yeah, like it's not what he looks like normally, but just like the angle and just the way his face is rendered in that shot just doesn't look very good.
So to show you what the cool thing about this game is, right? So I'm like halfway up the light, or a little less than halfway up the light. Atten started as neutral, and Atten is now peeking over to the light side. He's being influenced by what we're doing.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Kreia's still I was actually just thinking it, but Kreia's still pretty solidly gray.
Yeah, she's pretty even keel. But the way that we act and interact does have consequences for our companions in this game, which is super important.
Which I imagine is not entirely. I love how all the bodies are just piled up together. I was gonna say, like, I imagine that is probably not like completely fluid, and that there is some degree of like limitation within the for each character, right?
Yes.
Like you can't like for a character that like starts out pretty light, you're not gonna be able to get them to go all the way dark, right?
Not all. It's really hard.
Or someone who's like really dark to go all the way good or something, right?
It's hard. It's possible in this game, but
Really?
it's so incredibly hard to do. I remember
because I was just thinking about Baldur's Gate 3, which will be releasing in a couple months. That one as well. It looks like through your actions, you can kind of get the characters to like each of the companion characters seems to have their own like personality and ethics and all that, or lack of ethics. But through your activities, through how you choose to go through the narrative, you can influence them a bit, but it's not gamified. Like there's no like as it shows like or I guess it's not gamified in the sense where like it shows like a light dark side scale. Instead, it's just like how much they respect you, I guess. And if they respect you more, they kind of will defer to your to what you do. But they still have certain limits, and so certain characters that are good characters, there is a certain line they will not cross. And so if you end up going full bad, they will leave.
Yes. Okay.
They would just say like this is not like I can't do this anymore. And same thing with like negative characters. If you're like, no, you're being too much of a goody two shoes, I'm out. So like there is a certain limit to their character. Even if they respect you. And so like that's what I was kind of thinking. Like it seems like because I feel like there is merit to that way of doing it, just because it still allows for the characters to have some amount of actual like characterization and like individuality that isn't just you the character, you the player, making them whatever like, because otherwise it is just like a, like I'll do whatever you want me to do type deal, right?
Yeah.
That instead they do have their own values and their own personalities,
right?
Irrespective of you, and so you can get them to respect you, but only up to a certain point.
Right. So we gotta walk past this reception lady real quick, and we can talk to her.
Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Yeah, get out of
Should
here.
have picked a safer line of work then.
Dog.
No, yeah, just get out of here and I won't kill you.
Bye. And there we go.
Just like fucking just get out of here.
Just leave, please. Alright, so
I'm only doing my job.
I'm only doing my job. So, we did the exchange. We're good. We got a level up.
Hell yeah.
I think that's the last thing we need to do. Let's go talk to the Ithorians. Like, there's not a whole lot left that we actually can do. But let's go talk to the Ithorians, tell them the exchange is dealt with. Like, sorry we had to kill everybody, but they were trying to...
I just noticed Chef say, Atten is becoming a floofy bunny.
Dude, Atten's such a good boy. Atten wears his good boy pants to school.
He was not a good boy at the start. What do you mean?
He will be though. Actually, I think this is a good time to have a chat with our friends. In the middle of
is this here?
Yeah, why not? Atten, let's chat.
Something up?
I had some questions.
There's a lot of answers to that question.
Yeah. All right, I have questions.
All right. What did you want to know?
Never mind. You have nothing. Atten, you're a brick right now. Kreia!
You have grown strong in the Force.
Who are you, and why are you following me?
Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
Why not? There's enough suffering in the galaxy. If I can alleviate for one, should be alleviate it for one person. You need an object there. Then I have made a difference. Okay, random lady, just interject there. It is instinct in me to do what is right. As if I can help, I will. I'm kind of lean toward two, but again, I don't know what. But I don't know what Kreia would feel about us just saying that. How about make things better in the world?
I don't remember if it's 2 or 3. I think all the responses are generally the same.
Okay, whatever.
Why don't you choose? You want 2? We can do 2.
I prefer 2.
Then let's do 2. If I can alleviate it for one person, then I have made a difference.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
She's such a fucking Nietzschean. Without struggle, we do not get stronger. Fucking, this the kind of a, what is it? It's like it's like the classic philosophy of just like, you know, competition breeds greatness. Without like, we don't need cooperation.
It's like,
we
if
should,
you don't allow yourself to struggle, then you don't grow and become stronger.
like that actually is. See, we would help by being evil? No. Bad kitty. Don't make me grab the squirt bottle, for fuck's sake. Like, that ideology in itself is actually strongly motivated by market forces. I mean, you could chalk it up to capitalism, but, you know, markets predate capitalism, and like...
Right.
It's like the alienation and an abstraction inherent in market-like relations, necessitates competition, which is inherently inimical to the natural cooperative just like evolution of human beings.
Right.
And so it is inherently antisocial, and that's like where it comes from. And like that throughout periods of history where that kind of thinking is most in vogue is in contexts where market forces are most powerful, such as during the Axial Age or during modernity. So where it's like, if we don't have competition, we will not get stronger. But then, like, the obvious comeback is, but without one another, how can we be strong? Like, I'm just one person. We are stronger as a group.
It's
with
the herd.
allies.
It's like, herd mentality. Obviously, it's like more than one of us is going to be stronger than one of us on our own.
It's not quite what herd mentality is, but I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. I'm not. You have better words than me.
Regardless, I fail to see how small acts of mercy can be harmful. If you're trying to guilt me out of helping people, you won't succeed. I almost kind of feel like doing that, but again, we have to be nice to Kreia.
I mean,
guess,
we could kind of just say 3. I think you are wrong.
Okay, fine.
Do you want?
Think you are wrong.
Yeah. Do you like that?
Like I'm not afraid to call her out on her shit.
We could just say like, I think you are wrong.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing.
Bruh.
From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
Wow. Kreia has really bumped down, like, or no, not like, bumped is the wrong word. Like she's been knocked down a peg for me, and Atten has been bumped up a little bit. Yeah, they're loyal companions. I will not harm them. I will never abandon my friends in such a way. I do not turn on my allies like the Jedi turn on their own during the wars. Then I shall view you as disposable. Then I mean that is like the logical conclusions. Like, okay, then I will fucking like use you for my own purposes.
Do you want to say that? That honestly, that could be easier.
I don't like it. Also, why are these stupid NPCs just like doing the "get off my lawn" pose just randomly in the walkway?
Don't worry about it. I kind of like
personally wouldn't like. What?
I kind of like 3.
I can see some value to 3.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to go with 3 then?
But but I was gonna say, like, I'm not really interested in like unless it specifically calls her out on it and says like, you know, that like it's a rhetorical question or something, like, then shall I view you as disposable? But like if it's just a statement, then I'd say no.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure to that she would say like, "Good, you should."
I'm sure she would, because she's a fucking bitch.
All right, yeah, I like
3.
Yeah, let's do that.
So you may think. But it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
Wow. Now I'm really seeing how the villain was born. She was the villain's mentor?
So there's a reason she's saying a lot of unlikable things. Don't worry, I agree they're unlikable things, and I disagree with her philosophy entirely. Shit.
Unlikable is a nice way to put it, but sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I disagree with the way that she views it. One thing to bear in mind and to keep in mind, however, this is Kreia speaking in like the Star Wars universe, right? Just, to bear that in mind. I'm not saying that she's right. Does she have
Never mind, old hag.
Ask.
Oh. I guess we can ask these questions. Yeah, do you know anything about the Sith who pursue us? She probably... Maybe we can ask this now. Would you be interested in learning about sleeps with vibroblades?
Sure.
Alright, do you know about the Sith who pursue us?
Nothing more than we already know.
Shit!
And anything else I know would be useless. There is danger in such knowledge, even if I was certain of the ones who hunt you.
Alright, bye. Damn it. Influence lost, Kreia lights up. That's fine. We'll get that influence back. Not a big deal.
Don't fucking care.
Yeah, is that a heck of a...
I'm over Kreia. Is this why you like Kreia, Chef Kitty? Because you like being a monster in this game, making these games?
Kreia's not a monster.
She sounds pretty apathetic and indifferent, which is the making like that. That's where evil begins.
She sounds apathetic.
That's where evil begins, dude. It doesn't begin at hate. It begins at fucking like not caring about anything.
Nobody say anything, but if you're watching and you're hanging out, hang on to those words that she seems apathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. So, that aside,
like maybe she's talking from a place of trauma, because like of maybe what happened with Mr. Like again, skincare.
Maybe she is talking from a place. I think that's again, like the point that I want to make is like I think that you're right to question her beliefs because they are things that should be challenged.
Excuse me.
But yeah, there's stuff, and like what she believes will make sense as we go. But I do agree that it's stuff that needs to be challenged. Okay, let's talk to the man. Chode Habit.
Chode Habit? Please don't say that.
You have returned safely. Did your meeting with Lopex Lusk go well? Don't worry. The exchange will trouble you no longer.
I killed them all.
I sense that your meeting did not go peacefully. It saddens me greatly that blood was shed. It was not my intention to cause harm. Still, I am in your debt. Until we find a more fitting way, please accept this humble gift. It came from a lightsaber that belonged to a Jedi once of my herd.
A lightsaber?
Yes, a lightsaber. A part of a lightsaber.
Oh, a part? Oh, it came from a lightsaber.
Yeah, I came.
Is it a crystal then?
I mean, we'll find out. Do you want to take it or just like? But I think we should take it personally.
I mean, it seems like it could be interesting and plot related.
Yes, thank you. What remains to be done then? For the restoration project to continue in earnest, the Telosian government must be made to see the cancer that Zerg has become. Right, this part.
What do you mean become? They were always that way.
Their security division is merely an army of badge-bearing thugs. They supply weapons to the local black market. They steal zones and land illegal salvage teams. But Zerka itself has embedded itself within the government, using Telos' own laws to protect itself from the censure or investigation. Legally, the Telosians can do nothing. If you can bring Zerka's corruption to light, perhaps the Republic could intervene and cast them out. This is what I would ask of you.
Well, we're already somewhat along the path of getting at least the, what is it, like the lieutenant and like the cops here to actually like have something that that would be worth, I guess, launching an investigation or having someone like, or getting the attention of the authorities insofar as actually, you know, bringing the hammer down on Zerka.
Yeah.
Like it sounded like we're somewhat along the path, but he's like, you know, I need hard evidence, but you know, if you keep going this way, like we should be able to either get the Republican or get the, or no, I don't think he mentioned the Republic. I think he just said get the council or something to intervene.
Yeah.
So like I think we're already part of the way there. I don't know what else specifically we need to do.
Yeah.
I'm not remembering any other besides the bounties, like the two hunters, like, or not, no, we're the bounty hunter, like
yeah.
But like the two criminals who were working with Janna. Like aside from those, I don't think I remember any other loose ends, like any other like quest lines that I'm forgetting.
Well, that's why we gotta. This is the last bit of the quest line on Citadel Station.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a new thread that's picked up. So, we could ask one, or we could just get on with it.
What's the get on with it?
That would be like,
oh, just
right,
I'll help you.
I'll help you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And we already know how they embedded two.
I believe the answer he gives is like legal loopholes. So yeah, I'll help you.
And other means.
Yeah. The Zerka offices in Residential OA2 contain a secure mainframe. It is a closed system, inaccessible from the outside. Go on. I am certain this mainframe contains files that would expose Zerka's corruption. It is only a matter of obtaining them and then pass them on to the Telosian authorities. Alright. So, if it's a closed network, how do you propose we obtain these files then? There is an employee of Zerka who may be willing to assist us in our cause. He spends his time in the cantina in the entertainment module. More than that, I do not know. We seek a solution that sees no one harmed, but have found none. I'm confident that a Jedi could find a way to make things right, but...
I told you I'm not a Jedi! they really let you throw a tantrum over that, don't they?
Well, they let you. That's mostly for roleplay. That's like if you want to divorce yourself from the Order entirely. It's like, listen, I told you, I'm not a Jedi. Don't call me a fucking Jedi.
Flash, my way. Have you tried bribing a Zerka employee? Also, I like that Atten is just like not part of this conversation.
Atten's just like, I'm gonna stare at this chair over here. Quite modern, quite artful. Which of you
sneaking
wants?
in their office. I mean, I'll let you figure this out. Like, you know it better than me.
I think all of these are kind of just like, we'll go talk to the employee. So I think 3, maybe, I could try sneaking into their offices and stealing them. Perhaps, but it is heavily guarded. If you were caught, there would be a terrible fight. I would hate for someone to come to harm over this. Bitch. Alright, I will see what I can do. I'm sorry there's not more that I can do, but I hope for your success. And we got an energy cell fixture, which is good. It's a good thing. Sick. So, next stop is we're gonna go to the cantina. And there's a dude that we haven't talked with yet. We have to go to the cantina anyways to figure out the thing with Hera's debt. So let's go to the entertainment.
Calm down, Jared. She makes more points later on. Like, she's made a couple of points. Like, even at the beginning, like she had a couple of like salient things to say. But
yeah,
like basically, kind of since getting to the station, she's just been becoming more and more of like just mouthpiece for some very what's the word,
interesting,
unsightly ideas.
Some very interesting thought crimes.
So like, yeah, like
Yeah,
I'm hoping the situation is that like so far the way the game has coded her is that
Mhm.
she's very detached,
Mhm.
but like she's still a person. And
I think that's a
the
good
only
diagnosis
way
right now.
the only people who get to that point are
Mhm.
like, 'cause that's not the way human beings actually are, like normally.
Mhm.
So people would normally only get to that position through some kind of violence.
Yes.
Usually done to them.
Mhm.
And so I then have to wonder, is she speaking from a place of trauma? And
Right.
if that's the case, then like, that obviously still needs to be problematized and say like, hey, you clearly have unresolved trauma here, and you're by not having it be resolved, you're allowing it to, you know, uh, to sully your ability to think clearly.
I
And
think, yeah.
and you and me have plenty of experience of that happening to people around us, and like there's yeah, like that. So like if that's the case with her, I would hope that it would be something that would be resolved in some fashion, and that it would be part of her character growth, rather than just being just a simple mouthpiece for ideology. Because ultimately, also like that, even if we're talking about an interesting ideology or philosophy, it's not really what makes good character design. You have to be more than just like a stand-in for a way of thinking.
Right, yeah, no, don't worry. It's like, I think that's, like, detached is a good way to think about her for now. Because, I mean, yeah, because like you said, it's obvious that there's been some sort of trauma in the past, and it's clearly unresolved, but why it's unresolved and what exactly is unresolved, like, is worth more investigating,
like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like the best I can guess at this point is that it maybe has something to do with, multiple sclerosis, dude.
Yeah,
Who's,
with stage 4 psoriasis, man.
He'll fucking. I didn't misremember that, right? He said that she was like her mentor, right? She was his mentor.
He called her my master. Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
But clearly he's gone full evil mode, so.
So something went wrong.
Something went wrong, and
yeah.
when it comes to mentor-mentee relationships, like there is a degree to which the master does fail the student. Like Obi-Wan was right when he said, like, I have failed you, Anakin. Like when Anakin fell, like. In that respect, though, it wasn't purely just Obi-Wan. It was also just like the Jedi Order.
It was the entire order of the Jedi. Yeah.
Yeah, but if Kreia helped produce indirectly the dude, the villain guy, whatever his name is. Have they even said his name? I don't remember.
Not yet.
Okay.
Experts agree something somewhere went wrong. That's a fact.
Yeah, so like I imagine that her perspective is in some way colored by the experiences relating to him.
Yeah,
but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, no, I think, like I said, you're right to question things right now, and I think these are good things to question. I don't know if they're good things to, like, make judgment calls on just yet, but
okay.
But you're right to question them, and I think this is a good start. Anyways, let's get the girl. I'd like to buy your bitch. How much do you want? Money? All right.
Don't fucking
hey.
call her that.
All right. Hey, do you want less dollars? Damn it.
Just give him the 2,000.
Fine. $2,000. Very well. I am sad to see her go, but it's true that it is always best to avoid becoming attached to anything in my line of work. Our business is completed, and I would ask you to depart from here for now. But do not hesitate to call upon me if you should have a further exchange. Romana, your period of servitude to me is finished. Your ownership is transferred to this human. I see. In that case, I humbly submit to your wishes. Alright. So we could
it's the green Twi'lek?
Yeah. So we could just leave her and then, like, basically, like, get a cut of her pay and become a pimp.
No.
Or we could take her back to Hera.
Let's just fucking take her back.
I'm taking you back to Hera. Hera, even after what horror he has submitted me to, but it is not my choice, it is yours. Alright, let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you not interested in the art of pimping?
No, Zach, I don't. I'm not interested in the art of pimping that is done involuntarily through the structural violence of market slavery bullshit. Can't say that I can throw my support behind that.
I thought I'd lost you for sure. Don't sound so pleased, Hera. It's not as though you had anything to do with getting me free. Aren't you at least
Actually,
a
you
little
did,
happy?
a little bit.
Are you at least a little happy to see me? I couldn't care less. If she hadn't asked me to come, I would have been on the first shuttle out of here.
Didn't he have a little bit? Like, didn't he give us a little something to help get him, get her back?
He gave us jack shit. He was just like, please, oh please, please go rescue my love. That was it.
Oh,
so
I must have
fuck this
misremembered
guy.
that. I thought he gave us a little bit like, here, I've been trying to work up the credits. Here's some if that helps you get her back. Like,
nah, dude, this guy sucks.
You belong to me. No, fuck that. We don't need slaves.
Yeah, so it's just like, yeah, I think the best one is 2. You're free to go now, Romana. You can go with Hera. I have no desire to go with him. He means nothing to me.
Okay.
Then you can go where you can do whatever you wish. Thank you. You've given me a new life, and that I'm thankful for. I just walks out with all the pride in the world. No, don't leave, please. I don't know whether to thank you or strike you. I guess we'll just leave it at that. No, please, please come back, please.
Oh. Please come. Yeah, sure had a problem getting past you.
Cutscene.
Also, this is interesting. Why did this trigger now? Is it related
don't worry about it.
Her?
No. So there's a
For
fucking...
the record, I'm also... Yeah, wait, isn't that a Star Destroyer?
It's... yeah.
Wait. Why
it's a cruiser.
What? But, like, the Empire doesn't exist yet.
Anyways, here we are.
Okay. By the way, I'm watching both the stream and Discord so that I can see, like, things in real time and also, like, cutscenes and whatnot.
Yeah, no worries. So this is in game though, so you should be able to see this.
Who is?
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force.
Oh. This person looks interesting.
Yeah.
It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please. Let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Fucking choked her out and she's still willing to serve him? Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Shows you really how, I mean, it's... have you heard, like, me and Harrison's, like, analysis, like the psychosexual analysis of
like, what, abusive relationships?
Well, no, but like about like a psychosexual analysis of politics that like authoritarians are subs.
Oh yeah, no, we've talked about that.
Like in order to be at a point where one is willing to want and desire for themselves and others to be dominated by others, like you have to actually be like a submissive person. Like
Right.
it doesn't like sure there are individual people who can be authoritarian, who are dominant, but on like a structural level, like how you can get like an entire population to do it, like actually is in reinforcing submissive thought and behavior.
Right.
And so like it doesn't, like when you look at it from that perspective, it makes perfect sense why someone who would be like in such a subservient position to an authority, that no matter how terribly it treated them, they would still just be like, yes, this is natural, this is the way it should be.
Right.
And so in this case, being totally abused by it, but still believing that it's like somehow good or whatever, and desiring it.
Yeah.
Like it.
I mean, that's one of the core. That's like a core Sith ideology right there.
And Sith ideology is authoritarian, but also like fascistic. So there you go. Like it is not.
You've cracked the code.
It is not. It is not an accident that many fascists are also like degenerate, submissive, like people into all kinds of furries. No, like no, furries are not fascists, Zach.
But some fascists are furries.
Okay, but they are a very small minority of people who are furries. Furries are not fascists. No, do not speak ill of the furries. They are generally a misunderstood group.
All right.
But what was it? Was it actually?
It was what the furry community has a Nazi problem. Was that your?
Yeah, it's that way. Yeah, but I was thinking Andrew Callahan. I can't remember his name. Andrew Callahan. Like, he even did like a deep dive that one time, like into like furry culture, and he's like trying to understand them, and he's like, oh no, these people are actually like very base and like
furries are
unfortunately
furries are fine. They just have like infiltrators.
But I was going to point out like that exact thing is like the reason why they have not infiltrators. Like there's a reason why like so many fascists are degens or whatever, or people who are into all kinds of unusual like things sexually or romantically, is because like you get to like that level of I was gonna say dissociation, but that's not the right word. Like if you internalize the structures of power so much that you start to hate yourself, then you already recognize that the things inside you that do not conform to the status quo are the very things in society that need to be eliminated.
Right.
And so it's a projection of your own. It's a like that. The hatred of those who are not conforming to the hegemony is itself a reflection of your own hatred of yourself.
Right.
So like, yeah, it's like bringing in a psychosexual analysis to like these political issues actually reveals quite a lot of interesting like elements to it, but it doesn't going back to like the issue of the Sith, it does in particular in the case of the Sith like have more to do with just the fact that the Sith are just a perfect correlate to the fascist side of the fascist liberal conflict.
Right.
Which ultimately cannot be resolved since liberalism creates issues that it can't solve.
Right.
Which is why like the only thing which is why it's hard within the paradigm of Star Wars as it is usually presented, not necessarily in this game, but just as it is usually presented, to critique it, because you can't say it's hard to say, oh, the Sith are bad without also someone saying, oh, so the Jedi are good. Like, no, they're also problematic.
Like they're also problematic. Yeah.
It's hard to critique it. It's hard to critique it within the paradigm of capitalism.
Yeah. I love just angry Nerdbird going like off in the comments like, fascist furries are some of the saddest people I've ever seen. We will cleanse the world of the Genoese uwu.
Wait, the Genoese? What?
Yeah,
the fuck did you
the Genoese. We'll cleanse the world of the Genoese uwu. Down with the gays, uwu. Yeah, it's like
Furry fandom is queer as hell. Fascists inherently don't fit in. Like, but that's also like what's kind of sad about it because they are themselves also victims, and like,
Right,
at least the ones
exactly.
who aren't. At least when speaking of the ones who are like terminally online and they never actually like go and hurt anybody,
Mhm.
like they themselves are still like at a certain intersection of like oppression and positionality that they're still victims of the same kind of the kinds of oppression that we're all suffering for. It just looks different, and in that particular case, like the way they've internalized it and responded to it is one that is also harmful to others, and like it's kind of
Right.
just what makes it so sad. Like they still need to be critiqued and need to be like stopped, but like
Yeah.
there is a dimension to which one can like have empathy and within reason to say like that the many of these I mean many cases like young kids who are just like been caught up in really bad ways of thinking simply because they know that they don't conform to the way that society has taught them to be, and it has made them to varying degrees upset and anxious, and so their only response is to try and like hurt everybody else. Or in some cases, it doesn't even have anything to do with that. Like sometimes people just fall down that pipeline because of some of their trauma. Like
Right.
I want to even say that one time, like I was talking with Harrison about it. Like there was one debate way back when Vosh actually used to debate Nazis. That like he basically was able to back him into a corner by pointing out that like it looked as if this like 15-year-old kid basically just became a Nazi because he was bullied.
Right. Yeah.
And like that level of what would be the way? I'm not trying to put the words together. Like, what would be the best way to describe that? Like, well, just that level of alienation from one's own like personal experiences and like
Yeah.
And like traumas as a person, like shows you just how like acute the level of immiseration and alienation that we're dealing with here. That like people are unable to even experience their own feelings. Like
Right.
they're alienated from their sense of just self, and that they don't even understand how like understand the how their politics has become downstream of their trauma.
Right. Exactly.
So like so there is an extent to which people in those positions deserve some degree of empathy. However, that is in no way incumbent upon everyone, because especially people who are in more marginalized communities, it is not fair to ask them to be, pity the Nazi. Like, no,
Like,
not
no,
in any way.
that's not where we're at. We can't do that.
Yeah, no, not in any way. But it's more like going beyond the individual and more like to the societal structural level. Like, this is it's systematic, it's structural, and that people will continue to be produced that are like that so long as those structures exist, and that ultimately the way forward is to eliminate those structures so that people like that can stop being like formed.
Right. Exactly. Anyways,
but yes, it is quite sad.
It is.
Was this other comment here? Here's the buttered toast you asked for, my lord. Eldritch noises. You are welcome, my lord. Oh yeah, Eldritch noise. Yeah, so it wasn't an accident that there were no subtitles there, right?
That is not an accident. That is on purpose.
Okay, good. I was like wondering, like, wait, is that a error? Like,
That's why he was saying.
Yeah. Like, I love that. Eldritch noises. You're welcome, my lord. Yeah, very, very good.
All right, so we gotta talk to this dude.
I will hurt you because other people hurt me. Ooh. I mean, basically, that's what a lot of it is. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people who just don't realize that much of the way they act is in some way related to the fact that they've been hurt. And
It's all a trauma response at some point.
This is why we need therapy. Free therapy for everyone.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm on your side with this. We need free therapy. I need therapy. All right. Anyways,
we need healing.
I don't want to unpack my trauma on stream right now.
Mac, it's time to unpack. Fucking stop the game. Lay it on me. Lay your penis-called penis upon me.
It's actually pretty easy to make eldritch noise with your throat. Just make guttural sounds when inhaling. Yeah, that thing.
like that
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways,
Okay,
so we gotta.
wait, why are we back here?
We gotta
also,
talk to
the
this
dude is
dude.
gone.
That's
The
okay.
orange tweet like is gone.
It's this man right here with the angy face we gotta talk to.
Horun Fault.
Horn Fault.
Is there something
That's
I
not how
can
you
do
spell
for you?
fault. It's supposed to be a U.
Bruh. Alright.
Oh, he's a Zerka fucking.
He's a disgruntled Zerka
boy.
employee that we can chat to.
Oh wait, is this the one who we need to bribe?
Potentially.
The cats were very disturbed by that.
Yeah, Bigfoot's over
What?
there, lying down in the doorway, looking at me.
What the strange eldritch noises we made?
Yeah. He's just looking at me. Alright. So we could just
Dad,
dig.
why do you make strange noises?
Do you want to just dig in, or are we gonna talk to this guy about what he does?
I mean, do we need to dig into him? Will it help us? Will it help us like gain some rapport with him or build some rapport with him and get him like more on our side in terms of like being open to our agenda?
I think so, but I don't
Or
remember.
will it not matter?
I don't remember. In all honesty, I think we can just barrel ahead if you're not interested in talking about what this guy does.
Okay.
He does have dialogue, but yeah, I want to talk to you about some information I need about Jana Lorso and Zerka.
What? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
There are some files I'd like to get my hands on. Files I imagine wouldn't make her look good if they went public.
Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Zerka mainframe? You're crazy. What are you, some kind of slicer?
I'm just looking for some dirt. That's all. Just some dirt.
Well, I'm
Some
sure
dirt.
there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system.
All right. So how do I get into this close? How do we open the system up?
This is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test?
Oh god. more is revealed about Zerka.
Loyalty test for their customers. No, I'm serious. How do I get in? I want dirt on Zerka.
Yeah.
We probably don't need to do force persuade. We can just do regular persuade or 3.
Yeah, I think it's
2 or
2.
3.
Yeah, of course not. Look, our goals are compatible. I want dirt on Zerka.
And I want Jana Lorso looking dirty. Alright, other than Jana Lorso, only B-44 has free access to the mainframe. He's a protocol droid, her administrative assistant. If you controlled B-44, you could walk right in.
You mean B4D4 could walk right in?
Yeah. Also, I just remember because like I thought about this way back when that droid first contacted us when we were under house arrest.
Yeah.
But like, why would they choose D in that case? Because 4D4 just sounds like the number 44.
44, yeah.
It'd be easy to mistake it like 44, like but no, 4D4.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, you mean the droid could walk in?
Right, whatever. You could use B-44 to get into the mainframe.
Whatever. Details.
All right. But how would I get access to B4D4?
Nearly all the Zerka technicians are planetside these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Authorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in Residential 082, Unit 2B, I think. If you had his credentials, B-44 would leave with you willingly.
All right. I'll dip dang daroo then. How much? Real quick. Okay, cool. Before we go so we gotta go talk to Opochano, which is the Duros in the residential module, which we talked to briefly.
What's Duros?
The blue skin, red-eyed aliens with the big heads, like the dude that we imprisoned.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We are coming up on 4 hours here, and it's midnight for me, so I would like to eventually call it a night here pretty soon.
All right, so let's do this. I want to sell a couple of things. I'll do that, and then we can call it. Oh, we get to talk to
the dude about how we entrapped his brother and got him arrested.
Hey, I deleted your brother. Samhan is my brother, but I am happy to see that he has gotten what he deserved. In appreciation, allow me to give you a discount on anything in my inventory.
Wow. That's
Fuck yeah.
nice, I guess.
And that's not a bad discount. That's a 10% discount. That's pretty good,
Okay.
right? Let's sell some shit real quick because I don't need everything in my inventory. Oh my god.
Clearance sale, Zach. Everything must go.
Look at how much these are worth.
What the fuck? Matrix armor? Like, was that 15,000?
No.
Oh,
Almost
no.
20,000.
19.5 thousand. It was 19.5 thousand. The other one was 17 something thousand.
Almost 18. Like
that's so expensive.
Like, I sell these two and I'm set. Like,
oh, we have those in our inventory.
These are in our inventory right now.
Holy crap!
And
so wait, if we sell that, that's how much we'll get? Or are those things that we should keep?
Honestly, no. We don't. No.
Where did we get these pieces of armor anyway?
We got them off of the mercs that dropped.
We just fucking killed them, took their armor, which is apparently very expensive, and just like, here, fucking talk this over at the pawn shop.
Let me actually save.
In case something. All the coin. Why also so many ends?
Excellent. All right, cool. So let's. In case I fuck up, I've gotten that, but
fuck up what?
In case we actually do need these, I don't think we need these though, because there's only one person that we will get that can actually use heavy armor. Well, there are two technically, but there's only one that really needs
so
it.
much coin? Looks like it.
It's so much money. Yeah, like yes. Oh, and
is it another like another companion?
$40,000.
Holy crap! That's so much money.
All right, I'm happy, dude. We're chilling. Let's.
We went from having from being rather poor to
literally rolling in it.
Yeah. I was gonna say rich, but like I'm sure we could get more money. Just like being very, very comfortable.
The economy in this game is fucked. Like just mad fucked.
Looks like it.
It's like
without really leaning into it though, it's hard to make a well-balanced economy in a game.
Yeah, it's hard.
Without devoting a good amount of thought. To it, and most devs, even in a game like this, that like care and like want to make an interesting game,
right?
Most of them don't have the time, the interest, or even the know-how on how to make like a decent economy in game.
Right, exactly.
And so like I generally don't fault devs too hard. We're like, this economy is broken. Like they're kind of all broken. Like,
every economy is broken.
I'm sure there are exceptions of games that like have really like clean economics, but
only some of them. Like, look at.
But I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Look at
like,
this.
There's
look
some.
At this.
But there's generally broken. What?
Right
what
there.
Am I looking at?
Where I'm pointing.
What am I looking at?
The cat.
Oh, the cat face. No, I couldn't tell what it was until he moved. Kitty. That's a Mew.
I know. All right, so we can call it here. The next little bit is just wrapping up Telos and getting the fuck out of here. So we made good progress today. We did pretty much everything on Telos, save for a couple of things that need to be resolved off planet. Everything else, we're good. So yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we still need to go down to the planet's surface, right?
Yes, which will happen next time. So
okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank
we'll
you.
Continue to hopefully and do more stream, even though our schedules are changing right now. I'll be working full time again for the first time in like how long has it been? Well, yeah, I guess since the pandemic.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, and I'm got stuff going on, but it's like I'm not too busy. I still have time to fit this in. I just got to plan around it. No worries. But thank you all for hanging out. We love doing this. We love doing the thing. And there are a lot of secrets that we will unravel in this game. As you can see, Jared, we haven't even met all of the antagonists yet.
Yeah, all of the. I was wondering when Mr. White Mask dude from the cover would show up, and
Yeah.
sure enough, there he is. And so I was already thinking like, oh, so clearly, again, skincare dude is not the only villain here, because I mean, sure, he's on the title screen, and like, and maybe he might be the final villain because Malik was the final villain and he was on the title screen. I don't know. Maybe that might be a correlation, but it also may not be a correlation.
Let's
so
actually.
maybe,
I want to see if. Hold on. So check this out. Wait for it. Wait for it.
What? Oh. Now he's here.
It's changed. Yeah, man.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay, well, all my then my prediction has been thrown out the window there. Turns out I know nothing. Yeah, I don't know. He is on the front like cover art. I mean, you can see right over there. Fucking up at the. I guess that should be the other way on stream. I'm just like, which direction I need to point?
Up there.
Yeah, over at the sidebar there. He's clearly in the cover art for the game.
Yeah.
Husky has joined the title, so he's clearly in the cover art. So he's got to be important. Doesn't have a voice yet. He's just.
Yes,
but,
sir.
I imagine at some point he'll start having human noises come out of his throat hole. Until that time, though, he will continue to just be just masky. So we had was it Mally for Darth Malik?
Yeah.
Just call it like hi Mally, like my name is not Mally. Like hi. just like completely disrespect him.
Dude, that's my fucking that's my specialty. I love disrespecting people.
Well, specifically disrespecting villains.
Oh yeah, that too.
He will be masky. So I guess maybe he'll be the final villain, but then again, I don't know why it just didn't have him there from the beginning. Why did it have the other guy? Whatever.
You'll see, Jared. There's a lot more about this game that you don't know yet.
Obviously, I mean the fucking title person dude just changed. I can't rely on anything anymore.
Yeah. Well,
anyway,
thank you all. It's time for us to go. We'll see you hopefully later this week. Barring any other horrendous accidents and all that.
Let's hope there aren't any.
I hope so too. Night, gang.
Bye-bye.